All right. And I think that sets that up. Let me hop on there and also hop on Yeo's staff chat. Go. Got that set up. Got that set up. Eerily quiet. Let's get ourselves some tunes while we're at it. Oh boy. Wait, what did that say? Rakshasa, Rakshasa me peppy? What the heck? Some, someone's a little eager for Varga, it appears. Well, that's good. Varga deserves pants. He deserves big fans. Sure. We'll start here for now. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to today's stream. How are we all doing today? But sad that Varga lost, though. You know what, though? Varga handled itself so well, despite that. I think Vita absolutely pounded Varga, not because of a difference in deck power. It came down to a difference in circumstance and how that game went down. How'd the interview go? It didn't go. Basically, I was trying to get a security job, right? But the thing about it is AI was trying to like get that security job going. So even though I applied online and they said that they actually got a recruiter across, they didn't because recruiters weren't available. So I actually set up a different appointment for an in-person interview with someone, and that's going to be on Monday. And because of that, it's like, all right, so this is where I'm going to have to start committing to it, right? And so I'm not going to lie, I may not even work this weekend, like straight up, because I am done with courier work. I just don't feel it anymore. Like it was neat at first, but man, it stressed me out way too much. This last stream I'll be able to be in due to school, but for 7 weeks I'll be gone. Okay, rent's done. Ooh, Sag. Cause casually nuking a poor Resident player while they're grade 2 using maximum 6 times on turn 3. I feel so bad for them right now. Ah, Welstra. So Vita and Gabrielia's cards, those cards are good. Very good cards. I love what they did with them. I think that even though the king formula, I guess we'll call it, right? The king formula is not as exciting as people would have thought. I think it's a very interesting way to do cross rides because it inherently allows for more flexibility in what you choose to do. And it also means that you kind of have two basic deck philosophies that you can build towards. You can build towards a high roll burst kind of strategy in which you use your king and right deck, or you could try to build for an improved mid range where you're just like you're still playing your basic Vanguard at first, right? But then they just get stronger over time, right? And the trade-off for waiting until turn 4 is that the enhancing aspects of the king are guaranteed because you've enabled the cross-ride positionality within your soul when you cross-ride. So I think it's a really cool idea. And in this deck, I actually opted to put in Rezael into the ride zone, just the OG Fated One of Miracles into Rezael. Because I like the stability of this more. I think with Imperio, it's a different story. Imperio definitely incentivizes the burst of playing Imperio in the right deck, but with Rezael, you can just chill out. And that's the way I choose to believe it. And one of the things that causes me to have this basic kind of reaction is when you guys like really break it down, is while Imperio as a strategy doesn't like have anything about it that forces you to wait. The only thing that you need to quote unquote wait on is the divine skill, and the divine skill is locked to the opponent being grade 3 or greater. Like that's it, right? So if you're going second as Imperio, you can even do that right off the bat. So you get your entire thing right there, right then. and so the burst I think is like better in that one because you can burst regardless of the game state. It feels like, but with Vita, right? Vita's a little interesting because I like how you as OG Rezael are doing about as much as Vita. Anyway, Vita incentivizes you to be at higher damage. The opponent grade 3 or greater bit to give 5k to all of your units is really important, and being able to use Gabrielius' skill, which is effectively a limit break, right? Both of these things are incentivizing a turn 4 pushback kind of thing, so I like that better. I do like that. Overall, I like Rakshasa. Yeah, Rakshasa. Yeah, it's board nuke, but it can be devastating, and his DS doesn't need the opponent to be at 4 damage. Yeah, see, that's the thing I like as well. And is Rakshasa doesn't let you choose that. It has to be a turn 4 card, but if then therefore follows the same basic philosophy. It's an enhanced version of your pre-existing Vanguard skills, and it not needing the opponent to be at 4 is probably like one of the biggest things, because you can't deny it. You can just push it. And so one thing that I've done recently as a result is I've actually gone to 4 or 5 early against Rakshasa, so that when they go into it, that stipulation doesn't matter. I've already taken a lot of damage, I've saved hand, and I'm just going to try and like hard tank it. However, David, who is our resident Varga guy here, right, he then counters with that by just DSing with Varga Dragras and not with Rakshasa, because it's like, alright, if you're going to go up early, then let me see if I can call your bluff and just Divine Skill now. Do you have the guard for this extra 3rd attack right here, right now? Because if not, I'm not going to go to Rakshasa, because I'm going to kill you right here. So it's definitely kind of a dangerous gambit. I think the Varga players have been adapting very well to Rakshasa. The King players are still a little shaky on both sides of the board. But I think Varga has assimilated so splendidly into the overall blueprint that is Varga Dragras. All right. Let's go ahead and... Ooh, wait. This one's called private testing. That's not what this is. Ah, the classic title once more. Alright. So let me get the wheel up. So, who feels like wheeling up with me? Ah, Leo deck the Gabrielius. I remember. Alright. I think your lobby during fight was public and had a couple spectators. Yep. The Shiranui mains hopped in. The other guy hopped in. Free. Yeah, that was accidental. Me. Okay. Okay. Who else wants to be added onto Le Wheel? We've already got a pretty decent start going on here. Once I accumulate everyone, I'm going to give ourselves 2 spins. One for the person going, and one to let the person next know that they're on deck, so they can stick around, just in case. Because I know some people like to hop out in between, right? Alright. Anyone else? Speak now or forever hold your peace. Yeah. We got contenders, baby. Alright, let's give it 2 spins. Which name do you think is better? Gryandra or Gryandra? Oh, okay. I'll add you for the second spin, Scarlet. Ooh, it's close, but yeah. Okay, it looks like Glacis can be starting us. All right, ma'am. Hop on in there. Let me get Scarlet going. Boom. I think they're about equal in my mind. Personally, I could go either or. Man Mikado. Alright, I haven't played you in a while. It'll be interesting playing a non-custom deck against you. Alright. Let me go ahead and see what I want to play against you today. We're, of course, playing Standard, so there's no going back there. Where are you? There's one in particular I wanted to play. God, I still have bleach in my eye from an earlier stream. Yeah. That deck was terrible. Terribly designed deck. Sun's out, guns out, baby. Let's go for that one. Gryandra is such an atrocious name. Hey, what's up, Storm Rider? Thanks for hopping on by. Cool. Alright, let's go ahead and get some top decks going. Bot deck 1. Oh, nice. Never played Gryandra. All I know is it's a weird deck. It's a bit of an odd deck. I not go custom anymore. I test the Gabu. Yep, mentioned that already. I think Gryandra as a name was never going to work out, even with English respelling. Magia, but Dragon Empire. I think the thing about Gryandra is there is a way to make it a little, because here's the thing, it's got a really funky system, but the overall net effect of what you're doing is just like a 4-attack beatdown. It's not that interesting, all things considered. They just make it very complicated to get to your 4-attack beatdown. That's it. Although there is a way to make it kind of funny with Tsukiyodachi. If you guys know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Standabu, Vanguard. We're going to start with first card, Guerreiro Dragon. Ooh, okay, cool. I'm happy you picked Michu here. I was hoping you would pick Michu for this because you did Lutetia last time, so I was thinking, alright, they're going to pick Michu this time, right? Because there's kind of like a pass the ball with the two main lyrical decks you play. I was thinking, alright, what can I do that would complement Michu? We'll have a gun battle between her and Ava Naga. Oh, Ava. I didn't even know you played Ava. Ooh. Yeah, damn. I mean, Ava would have still been a good match, but I appreciate Michu for the theming of, okay, who's got the bigger guns? What do you guys think of set 5 overall? You know what? Set 5 isn't as exciting for people on first blush, but I actually like the set 5 card design. I'm not even going to cap about it. I think set 5 looks really cool. I dig the... Can we get some... Just little cannons in chat, please. Ayo. Ayo. German cannons versus firework cannons. And this is the part where I say the results may surprise you. Really, it never caught my attention. I think only 2 Dragon Empire decks were like Eugene and Destin of Scales. Well, yeah, but also we got Rakshasa, right? I like how Rakshasa is designed. I like how Rezael is designed, and I actually think Imperio is pretty cool too. Even though the boss units weren't what people were expecting, they're a very well conceived IMO. And if that wasn't enough, I also get the sentiment that when you break down the other decks that didn't get like those really big upgrades, the set 5 Destined 1 of Time Leo Odium is, yeah, she's cool, you know, like kind of, thank you. Same brain, so like she's kind of cool, but I ironically think that it was more hype what we got for a lot of the set 4 decks. Headway Dragon, really cool for Impaldio. They handled the Alcalibra support magnificently. They didn't increase its power level at all, but they helped it get more resource management and searchability, right? So they were rounding out the deck rather than bolstering up the deck, which is very correct. Case in point, I just top decked the triple rare, which is one of the main proponents of that. Let's go ahead and get rid of Persona Raidu, and we'll go into Vakutin VF. Let's draw a card for going second, and then I'll get the Energy Generator. Vakatin Vife is going to swing for 8 on the Vanguards. Supreme, yeah, Supremacy had the biggest glow up. Supremacy's triple rare was probably the happiest that a card made me in this set, aside from Gabuelius. And the reason why I'm so happy about it is because it did the one thing Supreme very much needed, which was it needed to have more ways to utilize the soul for good things. And we got that. We got just that. We got soul for more power because Supreme was lacking rear guard offensive power. You were just having mostly Vanguard pressure. And if that was enough, you can also re-toolbox some elements of your soul. So you can get things like Palazzo back, which is your key countercharger. You could try and get a restander back if you happen to soul charge one in, so there's a backup there. It's very, very, very well designed. And similarly, this being able to get your key order and then fill your soul or drop it in order to play into your key order, very well designed that as well. I just think when it came to the set 4 Destin 1 support, they knew what they were doing. They understood very much what they wanted to do with these decks in the next wave, and boy howdy, they sure did it. Do you think fits me based on the games we played? I'm not sure. Honestly, I think we'd need to play more games for me to get an idea behind it. If I were to take a preliminary guess, though, you threw a couple of pretty decently paced Keter units at me, so have you considered trying to play Alden? All right. Calling cards, calling cards. I might try and build a Zorga list, not gonna lie. It's been piquing my eyes lately. Zorga is really cool when you're not just doing basic beatdown shenanigans, because that deck has build variety. I love a Zorga that actually has plan B order options, like defensive orders or resource acquisition orders. I think it's cool. You can actually feel like that grand nefarious alchemist that it was trying to present at the beginning of the standard format. Yeah, that is pretty key. Asking Aqua Styles will more or less inform you what you need to be informed upon. Let's go ahead and yard that. Q. It's a pretty complex deck these days. Those are ways you could take it. Yep. People who think Zorka's simple build Zorka simple, and even though you can, I think they're really underappreciating the power that can come with that deck. All right, let's go ahead and stand. Oh, I forgot to Energy charge it the first time around, so let's go ahead and go up to 6 this time. All right. I'll discard a Shell Cube and will ride into Gatling Kanone Dragon. With skill, I'm going to slide Vakatin Vife behind my Vanguard, which is a benefit that Glacia doesn't really quite benefit from here because she has to hold up until Nokono's there. Alright, Soul Charge 1. Ashkavita, gotcha. And now let's call Drag Raider Pardilla as well. Pardilla is going to look at the top 7 cards of the deck. Ooh. Ooh, yeah. Okay. I like that. Let's add another Shell Cube to the hand. And then I take a card from my hand and either put it in the soul or discard it. So let's take Trustinia and throw her into the soul. Actually took one of your decks and made some changes to trigger some generic stuff. Okay. Isn't set 5 released like tomorrow? Set 5 is basically released, yeah. it's revealed. So soon here, within the next week, we're going to be looking at some Kokoro reveals and perhaps even set 6. Alright. And now that we've done that, I think, yep, that's all I want to do for today, Mr. Krabs. So let's head into Le Bateau phase. We'll begin for 10 on the Vanguard. Alright. And then let's attack with Gatling Kanone Dragon with support from Vakutin Vifit for 18 on the Vanguard. We get set 4 in about 2 weeks. Yep, and that would be a pretty good one to go to. I like some stuff from set 4. They made Rajianel the Sneak Peek playmat, which very good choice on their part. Ooh. Okay. We managed to get some early damage in there. With any luck, if your drives also don't suit you very well next turn, I'll also be able to get an OTK going here. I'm not sure. I may pick up Levy just because he's cheap. That's what I'm talking about with Alden. Alden might be the one I pick up, just because Alden is like good comfort food, you know? I think it's a very cool deck. Is it the strongest deck? Not by a long shot, but it is a cool deck, if nothing else. And I think if you play it well, you can win some matchups that you normally wouldn't win. Vermilion's a 5-attack deck, if you have setup. Yep. Oh, Raziel, damn, you look a little different right now, but you know what? Welcome here, brother. Probably gonna pick up Twin Pulsive and call it a day, not gonna lie. Yeah, I don't even need to go that far with it, because your boy set 4 support for Raziel, not necessary at all. We don't need it. It's just as simple as move on to set 5, get Gab, get Vita, move out. It didn't even get like the Charmette thing that Levidress gets in set 5. Gonna attack real quick. Need to send a quick. Okay, AFK. Gotcha. Let's go ahead and change up the music a little bit. Homeo Calibra will need to be real cheap for me to invest, which I do wonder about. I mean, I think it would be kind of weird if he was cheap, not gonna lie. I mean, people are very aware of how strong the Calibra blueprint is, right? Those numbers hit so hard. And then, I mean, look at what's gonna happen here next turn. If Glacia doesn't pull a heal trigger, they're gonna be at 3. Then I can Calibra, ping them to 4. They don't get a defensive from it unless it so happens to be the over trigger, right? And then I just go battle. So, like, one of the things that's really dangerous about Calibra is that arguably it going second is more powerful than it going first. So it's like you don't miss out. It's like, all right, I have to go second. Well, now I have like enough fuel in the tank with the energy generator for 2 full rounds of Shadow Cubes. I can ping right off the back, tempo you out, and even if you're able to survive the first round, the deck has decent card advantage lines. It can survive to the next round and just win. So that's the idea, right? But you know, Glacia going first is playing a lyrical deck, right? One from the new set. Anything that came out from this set is pretty scary to some extent or another, and Mewtwo's one of the scariest. So we have to be careful, and Glacia is an expert at lyrical, so she don't play. Whiff, alright. Not that surprising. That That effect is kind of easy to whiff. I'm hyped for set 6 now, and I can't wait to see what the new Rotowa does. Rotowa! Destined Showdown, Rakshasa. Can I use it even if it isn't aligned with either party? So, yeah, and as a matter of fact, this would be a great time to segue into my plans for the Destined Showdown. So, the Destined Showdown, we're now needing to get a few people for the final few slots. As a matter of fact, let me show off what I have so far for confirmed slots. So as you see here, we need people for both for both the Liels, and we need a person for Overdress, right? Everyone else has already got a thing, so we need 3 more people. So what we're gonna do is we're actually gonna have Rakshasa be with Unparalleled. It'll stay in the Unparalleled deck, which is weird because it's like, okay, so why would you do that? And the reason why we're doing that is because it's aligned with Varga, at the end of the day, it is still a Varga card. So what may happen is after Sybil is eliminated, now may still be able to keep that new card. So in the future, it'll just be a part of Varga's to have that form. And they may even give a 3rd form for Varga, which is more light-oriented than dark-oriented. However, you may look at this and it's like, okay, so there's 7 faded ones and there's 6 destined ones. The math ain't showing up here, man. What's happening? Here's what we're gonna do. Yeah, he's also got the faded one emblem, right? So here's what we're gonna do. Faded ones and destined ones each have an advantage. The faded ones have a 7th player. However, the destined ones have an ace in the hole. For this Destined Showdown, if the destined ones run out of players, and that's how we're doing it as a single elimination tournament with random selection based on wheels, and with one team runs out of players, that team loses. However, if the destined ones run out of all 6 of their players, they can choose for 1 player to bring back to the board. They can effectively revive one of their players that have already been downed. So whether they want to bring back, say, Alcalibra or Odium or Infinity, they have a lot of really strong choices. And so by doing that, they effectively have a 7th player there by being able to bring back one up to the board. Whereas we don't get that as faded ones. We just have the Tokino Umesha as like our 7th. So that's how I'm going to do it. So this is going to be like an X spot for whichever player they bring back. And that's a part of the team building thing, is that as a team, you guys have to decide that. You have to decide which of the 6 destined ones from among you is most worthy of carrying the mantle. Time versus time. Yeah, that could happen. It is very possible. So we need people for each of these other slots, and I'm not sure who. If anyone here wants to like maybe volunteer themselves, that would be good. Just note though, we prefer if you actually do have like a good mic to use, because it will be a recorded bit of content. So that means that when push comes to shove, you will be giving a little bit of fight banter, even if just a little bit. But we do prefer there to be the mic at least, because we don't want to be like having to type down our moves and stuff in chat. That just kind of like takes away from the action of it all. So yeah, that's what we're looking for right now. And I'll make another post in the Discord here. Just when I was comfy with Overdress, because Varga pulls me like a bad romance. Yeah, I mean, heck, if you wanted to switch to Unparalleled, you can, man. And what's kind of funny is a few of these slots can kind of interchange, because if you were to say move to Infinity, Unparalleled would go easily to David, but that means Guiding Star is open. I think the only real Welsh Dragoon is, and like the only real Welsh Dragoon other than my man there is like me, right? So I like play like Welstra, and oh boy. But yeah, so that's why like when we pull one around, the others pull around it. So there's some flexibility in this, but everyone who's on this board is playing. That's for sure. Need to remove me as I do not trust my mic to be good, so I can switch to anything. Oh, okay, fair enough. Is the Destined Showdown like invitation or something? Not particularly. At the end of the day, we're doing it more as there'll be like people who can volunteer, and if and we feel like you'd be good for this, then be like, well, we'll have you on, right? So it's kind of invitational, but also you can kind of like ask if you want to be a part of it. So it's like half and half that way. Sequel to the Fata Clash, yep, called the Destined Showdown. It's a cool community activity, and it's sort of like a little mini tournament. And then later on in our Discord community, we're going to be doing like a more proper tournament, I would imagine. Maybe some theme tournaments as well. Good. Pokemon Rocks into the chat. Welcome. Cool. Alrighty. Well, and I don't mind getting double critted by Yugioh, because I was just hoping you wouldn't heal down. That actually ironically helps me out, because my current game plan is turn 3 OTK. Let's see if that works out. Stand on the draw. Let's see here. I'll discard Energy Charge, and we'll ride Destined Winner Scales Equilibra. Gatling Canone Dragon no skill. Will it be similar to Destined Showdown, except potential different matchups? Yep. It's determined by wheel. Look at the top 3 cards of the deck, and I add one to the hand. I'm going to add this perfect guard to my hand. And then boop and boop. Next up, searching the PJ, get Overlord flashbacks. Yep, it is one of our favorite combos, might I say. Now then, I'll activate to equalize the scales of the worlds. Let's counterblast the 1. And then by doing that, I'll be able to, from the drop zone, call a couple of cards. So let's call back Shellhube and Adel. Adel skill, counterblast 1. We're going to draw on Soul Charge. And in that order too. Alright. Next up, let's go ahead and call another Adel. Once again, counterblast 1, we're going to draw on Soul Charge. Let's call Shellhube. And now, it's time to get to work at my elites. The scale executes. Divine skill activate. Counterblast 1. Since the opponent is grade 3 or greater, I can choose 2 of my rear guards and get 5,000 power. And then, on top of that, I ping you a damage, and during this damage check, the power revealed gets minus 10,000. Alright. I choose both of my Shellhube. Okay. Now, since that wasn't revealed to be an over trigger, and it's important you do that, Lorewise Vargas is allowing himself to be used by Sybil to get stronger. I mean, it is the temptation of the devil in a way, right? Sealed away. I mean, I would like that lore. I think that lore would be kind of cool. Okay, now then. Let's go ahead and follow that up by using main skill. Let's Soul Blast 2. I'm going to give plus 5,000 power to my 3 back row rear guards, who then also get plus 10,000 power with their continuous skills in effect. We draw a card and give 10,000 power to Equilibra while we're at it. Dude, where are my triggers? Holy crap. They are all over my deck. Wow, okay. Anyway, let's go ahead and start fighting. Equilibra, let's start with Shadowverse. Swing for 20. Alright. Swing for 20 again. Guarded that one. Okay. Now then. Fly, my Vanguard, and will Energy Blast 6 in order to stand both Shadowverse but plus 10,000 power. Oh boy. Uh, 46 on the Vanguard with the Twin Drive. Sparta! This is Sparta! Alright. First check. Geto, critical trigger. All effects to Shadowverse. Secondo check. No trigger. Indeed. After all, it wouldn't be fair with the amount you've been pulling on me. I thought it'd be fun to give you one too. Well, it sounds like I actually knew it was coming. Just figured as much. 68. Let's see. Let me see if I. So 40 plus 23. 63 with a critical on your Vanguards. Leonor Layers must be mad. Either that or they say welcome to the club. What's the other column? 30, 53. So just 10k less. I'd be amazed if you could, like, I guess if you, like, high rolled with your defensive ability, then you could survive this, but otherwise, yeah. We're, we're having a quick game here, baby. Alright. Another PG, cool. Discards crit, oh, okay, so you're, unless you have some really trippy guard here, you might have to just go to 6. Let's see what you got. So that's 3 PGs gone, because I see one in the damage zone. Ah, guard with the overtrigger. Oh, alright. Well, you used every good shield that you had, but you managed to survive for 1 turn. Hopefully the luck persists and you can do something about this situation, because this is bad. Luna? Luna is one of the best in G, so that's pretty easy. Although, I must say give her a couple of years to grow up. Yeah, give it some time, but maybe after the fact. We don't want to be preying on young ones. That would be illegal and immoral. But everyone knows that, so duh. Well, except maybe the Lolicons. Illegal. Oh yeah, and by the way, folks, do note that I actually do have like a lot, and I'm talking about a lot of triggers. You got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. Bam, totally. That's a lot of triggers, dude. I'm like, the chances, yeah, that was actually kind of crazy. What happened to you? Hey, could you please come back? Thank you. Thank you, Untap. I'm not sure why you're doing that, but thank you. Who? Kyoma, though. I think Kyoma is the most eligible bachelor we've seen thus far, straight up. And I don't think it's much of a competition. Fire the cannon. Axe, okay. And then you can get another drive check on that, cool. Dead? Okay. Post time skip in the GZ anime? Sure, yeah. That's pretty good. You killing two? I guess, I'm guessing you're killing two, or are you just trying to paralyze one? I'm not sure. No, stun? Alright, cool. Wow, you're making correct choices there. I can applaud that. Despite the really bad situation, you're still trying your absolute best here. That's good. Let's see, no T out, and you're basically out of PGs too, so let's see. What could you do? Yeah, that's it. Yeah, that's just it. Okay. So that means then that because of that, I'm going to... Oh, wait, hold on a second. This deck is capable of stunning multiple? Okay. On the bright side, I can actually, like, replace those, so yeah, that doesn't change anything. Again, you're trying your absolute best, which is good. Stun? Okay, cool. Good. Go ahead. Oh, I wasn't hoping for that. Damn, Glacia made a crits, are we? Oh, what's new, though? As expected, I should never underestimate the high roll. Oh, that gives me 2 chances to heal, though. Alright. Yeah, it's not all bad, then. If I can heal out of this here, that's it. That's the last bit of good luck you'll see this game. Now, let's see. First check. Okay, all to Vanguard, and second check. What did I tell you? That's it. We'll recover damage. Yeah, see, that's what I'm talking about. Glacia will almost always, like, high roll for some reason, so you kind of... I made a mistake by not anticipating it, but thankfully my RNG managed to, like, beat out her superior RNG this time around. You still not done? Yep. Give it everything you got to the very end. This is where the game begins. Like, look at this. Like, this is why Michu is one of the best, too, because these numbers are really crazy. 58, which needs max 68, so if I go up to 73, I can stop that. So let's go ahead and... guard. And guard. And then we'll also... Since you stunned them, that means they can't intercept or stand, if I'm reading your card correctly. They cannot intercept nor stand. Okay, yep. So it's because of that, let's see here. I think I want to give I'll give you this and this. No pass. Yep, as I figured, you would be able to break the 1 to pass because your high roll is infinite. And it's actually the best high roll too because you actually got power to the front row. Yeah, that was a mistake, Melfi, is that what that card is. But still, it's already too late. PG. Yep. Another crit. More high roll. Again, like I said, infinite. If you can get lucky, you will get lucky with this deck. But, like I said, PG. It's over. Yeah. But I also, too, have the ability to get some really good high rolls coming on this next turn. Not only do we have access to, like, a buttload of triggers here, right? There's also still the potential to get, like, some other really, really strong cards, fellas. And hopefully I can get just that when we're looking into my next turn. Because I've got... I mean, I'll just say it straight, 'cause it's about to happen. I left Persona right in the hands. Alright. We'll go ahead, draw, stand this unit, and my Vanguard. Will Persona Dorado Equilibra. Plus 10,000 power is going to go to my Vanguard. Yeah, because go figure, it was just that bad. And now, I'll activate to equalize the scales of the world. We're gonna get 2 back. Let's go ahead and get back. I'll call Shellhube over Shellhube. Let's call... Pardia's got a really strong turn coming up, and... Alright, and I can choose... Right. So I can choose for that. But it's still a slightly stronger attacker if I do it that way. Otherwise, let's see. You know what? Yeah. Let's call Adel as well while we're at it. And then with Adel's skill. Oh, I don't know why. Order, get in the drop zone. Order, I will have order in my court. Thank you. Draw. And soul charge. All right. Next up, activating skill of Equilibra. Let's Soul Blast 2. I'm going to choose 3 of my units, and they're going to get plus 5,000 power. So let's give it to you, who has his own skill for 5,000. You has his own skill for 5,000. And we'll also give some power over here to Adel. That means I get 10,000 power to Equilibra. And we draw a card. Call. Alright. And then, you know what? Ooh, should I do that just to filter? The filter greed is kind of enticing. I'm not even gonna lie here. No. That's probably fine as it is. Alrighty. Yeah, because I think even with the filter greed, it won't matter very much because I just have like, that much. Yeah, I got like a freaking ton, dude. You got like 1, you got 2, 3, like Jesus. Okay. So let's see here. You have 7 cards in hand, and if I detected this right, you are out of Vidasfaro, and you have 3 PGs gone. Because one of them should be counterblasted. So you only have a potential 1 PG, and if you did see it, you didn't check it. You didn't check it. You checked 4 triggers last turn. Those 4 triggers were a heal, crit, PG. That means I can identify a total shield value of 65 from that. You also have double intercepts. So you are indeed, but... So, should I? Yeah, no, I have to do, so... Right, and because of how... I have to inconvenience you right from the get-go. Let's go ahead and swing for 38 on the Vanguard. Okay, you just took? Alright. And now we're going to Energy Blast 6 and stand both shall hoop. And they get 10,000 power. $41 on the Vanguard with the Twin Drive. Okay, so this pretty much confirms there shouldn't be a PG at this point. Two? Sure. And I would take that bet for sure. I don't gotta know. Ooh. There we go. All right, let's put an end to that real quick. Draw a card. Draw into a draw trigger. Ironic. Oh, hey, thanks for the super chat, Pokemon. What's my favorite Pokemon character? You know, honestly, I gotta say it's Brock. I've always loved Brock because no, not it's either Brock or is it Jesse? No, it might be Jesse. Yeah, Jesse. Jesse is crazy to me. So have you guys ever listened to Jesse Dub? I know. He's really generous, and I'm happy about that. But yeah, if you guys have ever heard like what Dub Jesse stuff does, some of the things he said, it's absolutely wild, man. Like when he goes up to Ash and he's like freaking telling him about like I think something about women. I forgot what it was. I could check. Oh wow, I really made up for the RNG difference in the end game there, didn't I, chat? Oh my god, good game, Glacia. We certainly proved we both had very big James. Oh yeah. Jesse is the red-haired person. James is my boy. Okay. Yeah. It's Jesse James, and then there's Meowth in the middle. Paul's your favorite? That's kind of base though. Freaking cool, man. Freaking cool. Yeah. It's just triggers. What about you, Senor? What about you, Senor Rox? What would you think? What would be your? I'm gonna go ahead and put in for my boy James. Base James and Ashen Denial. There we go. What's not in the anime? He was speedrunning, bro. Damn. GG, Glacia, GG. I still wait for you. Yeah, I mean, if you want to hop on in, now's the time. It's your time to roll, bro. And while you hop on in, let me go ahead and see who's next on deck here. Ooh, that's close. Okay, it looks like it's Senor Werewolf. Yeah, I would say werewolf. And it did. Well, you had a approximately 86% chance of being right about that or something. Yeah, sure, I can bring on links. Why not? No abomination this time. Cool. Yeah, I appreciate that. I want a more even Kevin fight with you. The first time around we were playing Java versus Coral was a really fun one. Well, yeah. Thanks again for the name of room. It's Vanguard in time, by the way. It's still up publicly, so you should be able to see it on the lobby pretty soon, if not right now. Thanks for the dono, bro. Freaking, I really appreciate the $40. That helps. I mean, honestly, especially these days, it really helps. Super appreciative of it. And honestly, kind of fun questions too. I like the Pokemon question a lot because it kind of makes me consider. Dude. I almost thought Brock, but yeah, I have to go James. But like, that's not very hard. I mean, it's not very hard. Like, I wonder if there's a stream health is good. Okay, cool. I wonder if there is a like James, right? There is so many James's best character. Like, James is crazy funny. Like they go so much on these James being best character for X minute that they have 8.44 minutes. This is how crazy people have been going about this. Like, dude.
There was something that prevented me from having friends when I was a little girl.
It must have been your personality.
The way he says that unironically is my favorite, dude. Base James and everyone else in denial. That's what I have to say about that. Okay, so next up is Mandikuru. Let me go ahead and play the Kiseki no Umeo for this. So he wanted to throw Liel against me, which is a cool matchup, so I thought I'd throw one of my favorites here. Let's get some points after jokes. What? Okay, I'm not gonna go down this rabbit hole any more than I already have. That's plenty for now. Am I next? Yeah, you're next after this person. Versus Guardian of Time. Exactamundo. I'm keeping the hand. Yeah, you are next, Senor Werewolfu. So definitely stay on deck because once me and Man here are done having a little date, you'll be on. And I think you had a request for what I play, right? Rings Gabriel. That would be Eliel de Morta. I'm not sure. Is Guardian actually correct about that? Let's do it. Stand up. Vanguard. Wings of Aspiration. So what? I also get that like. And I think, let's draw. From the hand, I'll discard my fate. Actually, we'll keep on that for now. Let's discard Nobia instead. And we'll ride into Tranquilla. Ooh, yeah. And let's get the Energy Generator set and pass. We're gonna start off light here for now. Mind out of those memories. Take my dream. When your rear guard team is bound by Liel, oh right, it's this one. This was a good card. You can believe this is a common, and it's actually pretty worthy of playing in the deck. It's not goth, it's Puritan, brother. Persona track is always good. Yeah, Persona hits. Persona in Trails, aka Kiseki. Yeah, I know, kind of funny little through line there, right? In the naming convention. Their music always hits. I think Persona's music is better for being BGM. Comparatively speaking, but I always thought Kiseki had like the more profound tracks overall. So you know they have a good rivalry in my mind. In terms of which one's the better JRPG, well that one's Trails, but you know no one asked that question, but I thought I'd just put it out there in case someone was curious. That is definitely my favorite of the JRPG wars right there. No cap. Let's go. Da-da. Mind out of those. Ooh, drive checks the fun card. All right. Let's stand and draw. We'll discard for ride, and I'm heading into Ascension. Let's use Tranquilus skill. Look at the top 5 cards of the deck. Let's call Aerial Sage. And then on top of that, I'll call a Painkiller Angel. And we'll swing for 8. Yeah, the Tranquility actually worked. Oh, and good guard. Alright, let's go 18. And then again, we're going to have a game. I think the only thing that's kind of fun is the Gebwelius bit. I think that's the only kind of spoilery thing because we didn't know what Gebwelius was doing. It was pretty easy to predict something like Graziel, but Gebwelius though. Ooh. And I like Gebwelius. We're both playing Gab, by the way, so it's going to be pretty fun there. What was I was just talking. Oh, right. Yeah, let me explain what he does a little bit, right? Because I've actually still got Home Slice in the hand right now. So Gabby here has the skill that when he's placed on the rear circle, this is generic, by the way, this first skill, you can Soul Blast to look at the top card, and you have to put it on the top or bottom of the deck. If you put it on the bottom, it gets plus 5,000 power. Now, some people had theorized that this actually means that this is the card that now Senpai saw in her deck, in her Hexa Orb pile, because it would work in Hexa Orb. I don't know about that theory, but it's just kind of a fun little side note about that. The second effect is the big one though. So when it attacks, if you have 4 or more cards in your damage zone, hence the limit break thing I was talking about before, not only does it get 5,000 power just for that condition alone, so that's also a generic condition. If it was placed by the ability of your Fated one, which hint means that Liel Amorta can use this as well, then you're able to counterblast 1 in order to get 10,000 power and minus a drive and then perform a drive check. You can't do this effect if you've already performed a drive check with the rear guard, so you can't like double Gebwelius, which by the way would have theoretically had been possible with Reziel to double Gebwelius. I mean, heck, Amorta also in theory can do it if they were willing to pay the CV4 turn. Yikes. Did Now ever give Akina a card? I do not remember. No, I don't remember either. I don't think she did, Scarlight. However, there's always the thing of like flashback where like, oh, by the way, this happened beforehand and we'll flashback to you now because this is the time to, you know, reveal that information. Anime does that so much, so go figure. We're doing some church. Doing church. Oh. Well, true to the Fated 1 at a Time's ability, you have reset your time. Oh, wow. Alright, looks like I'm gonna have to set up. You know, true, she looked surprised when she was looking through it. Yeah, it's not a bad theory, you know? It really isn't. Let's switch your PC. Oh yeah, some guy was talking about Monster Hunter here. Get my mind out of those memories. Take my time. Yeah, this one's the one I want to listen to. I hold out, I reach out to the truth of my life. In me. Alright, let's see here. He's trying to reset the game state as well as he could, I guess. I didn't realize that Gabelius had the flavor text that now it used. Wait, actually? Hold up a second. Let's check that out. Even though it's just a glimmer of hope, a mere— oh my lord. Yeah. Yep. God, I love this card even more now. This card is so sick. Amazing art, amazing effect, and I like the effect, right? The extra drive is kind of like the ability to reach into the future possibilities, right? Like, that's the concept of the drive. It's so full circle, dude. Holy crap, that's amazing. I dig that so much. Ah, what a cool card. Wait, so Hexaward Fated 1 confirm LOL? I would love it if in Hikari's timeline, like, that was true, but it probably isn't true because Amorta was the Keter representative by default, so I guess not. Really own Gabelius, but how though? Time shenanigans. Gabelius is probably— I guess the idea is that Gabelius has in theory always existed, just about. Or, you know what it could be, Ant-Man? Oh boy. Chat just died. Wow. Sorry about that, chat. I'm not sure what happened there, but y'all got— chat was murdered. Let's throw you right around there. What do you think of Gwendolyn and Liel? I think Gwendolyn's an okay idea, but you have to really be betting on the persona. But I think by default, Liel bets on the persona anyway, so go figure. Hey, Gorvida, always glad to see your bright and smiling face in the form of text. You know, what if in future the destined ones for Fated ones? I mean, it's possible, but then where does that bring Alden? Like, that's the thing. You set order. Okay. Let's go ahead and give you le no response. I need to go buy. Oh, okay, yeah, check you later, Joey. Have a good one. Front trigger, which means you would want to attack that, which Ooh, am I okay with that? I think I am not okay with that, so let me guard with Lavarch. Alright, stand and draw. We'll discard Blessed Dragon from the hand, and Energy Charge. Now, descend on the white wings of fate, and restore faith to the fallen. Kiseki Nuen Mesha, Rezael, Raido. From the drop zone, I call Nobia. Counterblast one with Nobia. Look at the top 3 cards of the deck. And I can call or add. I only add if it's the battle phase, so since it's the main phase, I call. Let's call Blessed Dragon, my faithful friend. And what you're saying is now having Gebelius back then. Yeah, so maybe what happened, okay, so my thoughts got interrupted. So you guys remember how in Asia Circuit, when IG goes up against Ren, right, during the second stage, the Soul Sage, I think it was, or was it Hong Kong? No, it was Soul Sage. What happened was he was telling him, hey, do you remember these cards that I'm using? Don't you remember me using another clan? He's like, no, when you beat me in nationals, you were using those gold paladins, right? And then he said I was using this like Spectral Duke deck. That's what he said. He said he was using those cards. That's what they were using back then. We know that's not right, but what it means is that in Vanguard anime, we've actually had a precedent for when reality shifts, the past has also shifted in order to complement that reality. Therefore, Gabuelius reappearing in existence has a space-time effect where Gabuelius actually was a card back then. He was a unit back in the day because he's a being on Cray, right? So he was. It's not that unlikely that he was a unit at some point, but he came into this current existence as a result of what happened during the Fated and Destined Showdown. So that would be my like idea. Alright, so let's Soul Blast 1 off skill with Gabuelius. We're going to look at the top card of the deck and decide its placement. I am going to... I'll keep it on top of the deck. Hey Godspeed, back at the Fate Clash, did Akimiya's wish kill other Sybil or did it send it back to Cray? I would imagine that the way the healing... I'm going to say that it probably eliminated that part of Sybil. And the reason why I believe that is because Sybil being considered an illness means that its very existence is to be eradicated, right? It's not like, because here's the thing, let's say that Hikaru was afflicted by a regular illness. It's not like that illness was moved or transposed somewhere else. It just eradicated it with the wish. So because that, I think it actually did get rid of that Sybil. And as a result, I also think then that the other half of Sybil was really lucky there that they were in 2 hosts. Alright, now then. Let's go ahead, since I kept it on top, let's start with this. I'm going to swing with support from Nobia. So they're good Sybil now? I don't think so. I think, though, that there is a potential that when Sybil is defeated, Sybil might actually undergo a period of imprisonment. And during that imprisonment, there could be some remorse and maybe even rehabilitation. I don't know. It's weird. What's up, Dark? All right. Now then, I'm going to use Painkiller's skill. I'm going to Soul Blast and retire her in order to draw the card I stacked on top. Now, how long has this been going for? Only for a couple hours so far. I'm on game 2. Game 1 was kind of crazy though. You should see it. It's pretty strong. Face out, I hold down, I reach out to the truth. I'm gonna go ahead and swing, and we'll not use Aerial Sage's skill. All right, cool. Let me out, let me out. Ooh, hitting the PG here. Definitely playing a little defensively, but I can understand that. How long am I planning on going for? At least for a couple more hours from now. And then it's going to be kind of a debate from there. We'll see. On the bright side, I don't think I'm going to be working this weekend. So if that's the case, then I might actually have time for another stream, a Saturday or Sunday one. But no guarantees on that. We'll see. First check. Wow, okay. We'll give plus 10,000 power and a critical to my faithful friend. And then my second check. No trigger. Alright. How'd the interviews go? They didn't. Thank you for asking, but as a matter of fact, they didn't go at all because it got pushed back. That was like supposed to be an online phone interview, but they never actually CC'd me back or anything like that. So I basically got ghosted on it. However, when I talked to the actual building, they said what we can do instead is we can have you come in on Monday, right? And we'll get you. I'm pretty much guaranteed to be hired, especially because I worked with the company back when I lived in California, right? So it's pretty easy to get hired there at this point. I just need to come into the building personally on Monday to do that. And then we'll see how that goes. So once again, it's sort of a delay of game, I guess, when it comes to the job search. All right, let's go ahead and get rid of all applicable power bonuses, and we'll pass the turn on that. Wheel? Yeah, sure. Good luck with that. Thank you, sir. I'm not gonna lie. At this stage in my life, I might need a little good luck, but you guys are here supporting me. It's great, and I think it really helps keep me going. You know. Ooh, all right. Toki no Mesha Liel Ermorta. Always funny to see this ironic matchup, right? It's like they should be fighting with each other, not against each other. And so they did, and they beat the Ultimate Monstrosity Blankmeyer when they did so, which is kind of weird to say that in retrospect because that's just Rezi's son, you know? Don't know, see what happens? Yeah, we'll see. This what if is honestly killing me. Oh, yeah, dude. Are you talking about, like, the whole, like, Gab time shenanigan bit, dude? Ah, Secrets Wizard. Here we go. Sequence is a really cool card. This is good for it. Oh, so what are you thinking about, Senor Ryuki? Ooh, either this. Good call. Good call. That's exactly what we want to see here. We're full steam ahead, it appears. That's great news. I need to find a new job myself. I just need to get set up the motivation to do. I'm tired a lot of my current job. That is so true, man. That's such a trap. See you later, Dark. It's such a trap, right? Because it's like moving jobs. The hardest part is not the availability sometimes. Sometimes it's just finding the time and energy to do it. You know, we're kind of in a hamster wheel that way. Realize. All right, let's go ahead and take this, Senor Mikuru. Akina and Nao's roles were reversed. Ooh, I think that would be so epic, right? And honestly, people were kind of thinking about that, like, back when it's like, wow, Akina is the one who's possessed, right? Remember when I was sounding the alarm on that crap, and I was like, Akina's the imposter, he's the mole, and then we get like some Dark Reziel kind of thing, and then Nao needs to have to help, and because Nao is like the senpai, she kind of gets priority on bringing him back, which is kind of weird in retrospect because Hikari probably should have had priority instead. Although it'd be kind of funny if like Hikari did it, or tries it, fails, so much like Kuon, and then it's up to them next. It's up to Nao next. Yeah, that'd be cool, dude. I like that because it also would make Varga look so nice. Varga being able to take out Dark Reziel. It's kind of like a revenge, but it's also sort of like bringing back a friend, which I think is a good image for Varga. Like, as a matter of fact, we could still have that, funnily enough. Ooh, there's Blessed Dragon. That's the card we need to see here. We can still kind of get that in theory, right? And what I mean by that is when you consider it, at the end of the day, Season 3 is coming, right? And in Season 3, if Aki gets, like, piggyback right on, much like how it was with Aichi for Legion era, right? The Legion story arc, that might happen. And if that happens, oh yeah, boy, we're getting down to it. Time King Reziel getting to Akina easily. Yeah, it would be really hard. I agree. I think that would be like super difficult. Damage check. Ah, okay, cool. Now break away. Gonna let me out. Gonna let me out. And by the way, ratios here. Let me make it clear on my ratios, right? So you can change your ratios up a bit, and I didn't go super hard up. Like I have, of course, like 4 of the king because I run the main deck one. But then from here, I'm only running 2 additional Resoil. I'm not running 3 because I'm sort of like playing it a little bit more conservatively. So I'm just doing that, and then oh, okay, interesting. Oh, by the way, man, you don't actually need to reveal what you add off Saragown. Little fun fact about that. Oh, you're trying to eliminate my faithful friend. Let's see, how much is that? That is 23, I believe. Hell, even if it's 33, then I can still guard that. Oh, I get it. He's trying to prevent the limit break so that King Rezael can't get Gabrielius's like full effect off. That's not bad. I think I'm gonna keep you though. I wanna keep Gabrielius on board for the time being. I just sense that he'll help me out in the long run. All right, let's go. Standondo draw. Okay. Guys. Booking of miracles. Take flight on lighted path and bring forth the best possible future. Cross persona raido. Kiseki no unmeo, Rezael vita. Let's go. Faded draw one. Oh, okay, no. I was almost like, hey, what if I draw original Rezael off of that? But no. We can't get that lucky with it. That's just a bit much. Okay, I'll energy charge 3. Okay. Now then. Kiseki no Umeo gets 5,000 power for each of my Kiseki no Unmesha and the Soul, and also inherits their divine skills. Next up, I'm going to activate skill. Let's use Radiant's Caliburn and draw 2. Oh, yeah, that works. That works. That freaking works, dude. That is good enough for me. All right. Let's call. The piece to my eyes. Oh, Energy Blast 7 in order to draw a card. Heck yeah. That's what I want to see, boy. Man, this is great. This is great. He's calling. All right, now an extra 10,000 power to the field off Persona Ride. About behind my back. This is crazy, bro. This is great. All right. Now, how many crits do we have in the drop zone currently? 3? Ooh, do I want to do it here or do I want to hold up for more later? Honestly, let's call. I'll leave it as is. Let's swing for 20 on the Vanguards. My eyes to about me behind my back. Okay, it's a damage check. Ooh, not a very kind one either. Now, let's Soul Blast and retire. I'll look at the top 3 cards of the deck and add a grade 2 or greater to the hand. There we go. Add Noberis and shuffle. Now check out this combo. Swing with support. I'm gonna go ahead and activate skill of my Vanguard. Let's counterblast 1. Alright, cool. And I'm gonna call 2 from the drop. So let's go ahead and call. Let's do you and you. I will not be putting a Rezael there yet, though. I'm gonna hold. We will hold. Now, in addition to that, let's go ahead and activate skill of Aerial Sage. Aerial Sage is going to have Noberis retreat in order to countercharge 1, but then I'm gonna blast it right back in order to activate skill of my Nobia. Nice. And then we'll bot deck the other 2. Now, Twin Drive. Fasta check. Segunda check. No triggers. Okay. Swing with support. This is going to be for 31 on the Vanguards. Okay, damage check. And then, let's swing again. This is going to be for 28 on the Vanguard. Nice. Alrighty. And now... Oh? Oh, you're gonna take? Okay. You just want some counterblast? Gotcha. You're gonna PG instead. Okay, because you want to keep board. I gotcha. And then... Ooh, do I want to... I low-key want to show my list off. I feel that. Ooh, because I can try to keep in there, or I could go for... I can go for you. We'll pass. I'm playing very conservatively right now, but I have faith that by doing that, Rezael will be able to lead me to victory. Like this. Oh. Because I won't be able to get another Rezael back in time to use Divine Skill, and I want to use that Divine Skill next turn. No Persona Ride. Oh, he's going for the Gabuelius. That's cool. He's going for the Gabuelius. Let's go. Let's intercept with Nobia. Okay, now you're going to leap Gabby forward in time, and we can get into the Gabuelius. And they are at 4 damage, so they will be able to use Gabuelius' skill potentially. Unless, of course, they heal down, right? Which is why I'm allowing for that. Hi, my back. And then let's remember, Gabuelius also has a skill. Although, are you out of soul? They might be out of soul. Yeah, now that I think about it, they're out of soul, so Gabuelius can't utilize the primary skill. Oh man, did they forget to activate Grady's Gradle that entire turn, dude? Okay. Wow, activate Grady's Gradle when Vanguard attacks. That is a very high level technique. I have never seen that before, Smile. Okay, so let me go ahead and... We'll take that. in the peace. First check, Shield Mia. Although I feel like that's a little cheater juicy to be able to do that during battle phase, but we'll allow it, I guess, just in case. Yeah, I didn't know it was a Blitz order that could be activated during your battle phase. That's kind of crazy, bro. Okay. Alright, and another PG. Okay, so let's see. You've already used up 2 PGs, so that's good. Now let me go ahead and go up to 5. Now Gabrielius, now they, first check. Ooh, that's a heal trigger. I don't heal, but we'll give power to Kiseki no Unmeo. Which means that if they had healed down, I would have healed down too. That's kind of funny to think about. Second check, no trigger. Alright, and... into my eyes. Let's see, so sequence, that's 23. So the max could be... yeah, that's kind of a threatening attack. So let's go ahead and... use Elementary Sanctitude, and I'll get rid of Blade Feather as the cost. Ah, Gwendoline. And now by doing that, I've also made it to where even if I heal down next turn, I can still most likely use Gabrielius' skill. Ah, you wanna hurt my offense beforehand. Honestly, yeah, I'll allow it. Alright, my move. Stando on the draw. Looks like my faith is being rewarded here, chat. Stando on the draw. Persona Raido. Kiseki no Unmeo Rezael. Kado ichi mai draw. Not bad. Not bad at all. Now. Let's look at our drop zone right now. I'm going to move up. Move up. Call. And call. Let the miracle descend. Divine skill activate. I Soul Blast. And then I'm going to return all critical triggers to my deck. We've got 1, 2, 3, and 4. Get them all there. I'm going to shuffle. And Rezael gains a drive. So between the two kings, which one do you like better? Vita or Imperial? Oh, Vita, baby! So Vita. The Golden Shower has nothing on the Golden King. We're going to go ahead and swing with support. Get an extra 5,000 power from Sergon. $5,000 power here and 5,000 power here. So that this is going to be for 31 Vanguards. Ooh, guarding hard, huh? Alright. You can also intercept if you're trying to be more exact with numbers. Yep, and there it is. Imperial looks cooler. Man, that's just because it's a dragon for you, man. I think Rezael's way cooler without that. Plus, we got Gabrielius to go with him, and look how Gabrielius is looking, man. He's sick as frick. Look at the top two. I add one card in my hand, and we'll bot deck the other. Ah, my faithful friends. Here when I need them. Another 31 on the Vanguards. Normal Levy looks better, IMO. I can kind of get that, not gonna lie, because I like the pose on it better, right? I feel like Imperio kind of looks a little odd in his art. Rezio looks better. Imperio's just a shiny Pokemon in normal Levy dress. Varga looks the best. That is a fair debate, I'm not gonna lie. Varga looks absolutely sick. Omega Pill to whoever freaking made that art. Oh yeah, baby. Oh yeah. Now, fly my Vanguard. Let's activate skill. I counterblast. And I'm gonna take Kiseki no Umesha from the hand and place it in the soul. So then. Boom. We're gonna call over 2. And the 2 I'm gonna call back to the field are going to be Sergaun, as well as Nobetis. And then additionally, I'm able to get a 3rd revive, which is going to be for Gabuelius. We got some skills going on. This is going to get an extra 5,000 power, and then another 5,000 power when it boosts. This is going to get another 10,000 power, and then another 5,000 power. Gotcha. I'm just adding power. Another 5,000 power to Gabuelius. And then, do I want to attempt some deck stacking? Honestly, I think I do. Let's go ahead and Soul Blast with Gabuelius, which means that Kiseki no Umeo is going to lose 5,000 power. But even though the power will go down, it's worth it just to make sure the card's good. Yeah, alright. I'm going to bot deck, which means that we give another 5,000 power to Gabuelius. And then off, then do I want to countercharge off this skill? No, that's fine. Alright, so let's go ahead and conduct a triple drive. First check. Second check. Wait, hold on a second. I did bot deck those, right? Sada checker. Critical trigger. Alright, we're going to give critical over here, and then I'm going to give 10,000 power to Gabuelius. And second check. Ah, GG. Alright, well played. You did bot deck those 2, right? I'm pretty sure I did. I'm pretty sure, and he's just all coming up at once. What a troll, man. Oh man, dude left like the win. Alright, is Senor Werewolfu still around? Because they're next on the list. Check the deck? Yeah, let me check the deck. Expand deck. Or let me rather peep 19. That's probably the best way to do it. Yeah, I bot decked that. And then, yeah, so I bot decked 1, which is right there, and then, okay. And then, so the Gabuelius single drive check would have netted me, alright, it would have netted me into Ricula. So then I hit Ricula, give power here, swing with these 2, Boyo over here does his skill. I look at the top 2. I add probably the Nobia off the top 2 and bot deck that. Noberis uses skill. I draw a card, which is Kiseki no Umeo, and then I look at the top card of the deck, which is a critical trigger, and I keep it on top for the miracle. Beautiful. That's pretty good. What's your take on Leo Odium? Pretty cool deck. Gabuelius actually helps the deck quite a bit, even though it's a bit expensive, but it's still helpful. I think that it got a bit better. However, overall, the issue is that it has a bit of an inconsistent blueprint because you absolutely must see another copy of your Vanguard to get going. And Man here didn't have his full like combo because he actually didn't see the extra Leo Laborda, so he just sort of noodled. It didn't even really demand like a lot of my guards overall that turn. So it's fairly inconsistent, which is a bad matchup when you're talking about a Keter deck. Keter decks aren't always the most powerful, but they should at least be very consistent. Odium, since she's Dark States, can't she? Yeah, right. Odium can't use it. The only 2 decks that can use Gabuelius are Liela Morda and also the Rezael. Not even Alden can use it, because even though Alden is Keter Sanctuary, he's a destined one, so he doesn't fit that. Let's see. Is this a new person? Is this werewolf? Or is this werewolf? Huh. I don't think it is, chat. I even based the deck off a card ability. Yeah, that guy. Hey, that's cool, man. Yeah, I don't think that's them. A temporary account until we get a laptop account on. Okay. So I guess that is them. So let's go ahead and select another deck. And let's spin for who will go next afterwards. Ah, Ice gets another shot at it. Let's go. The fact that Alden got left out of the gap support makes me sad. I know there's probably a lore reason, but come on, should have loved your Keter brother, Raziel. I think also Alden could have definitely used that, dude. Alden could have definitely used it, because Alden has plenty of things he can counterblast on. Now then. Well, Leo got a Shinri clone, so it must be good. Oh, bro. Yeah, dark states in general, right? Melfi is melting. I will leave due to account not having a deck I want to play. Okay. BNM? I'll probably use Dragon Tree, maybe? Huh, Dragon Tree. That's an interesting strategy. I haven't seen anyone attempt Dragon Tree ever since we got energy generators, not gonna lie. Okay. In the meantime, bro can't play, it looks like. So let's go ahead and have you step up to the plate, Ice. Let me make another one here. All right, hop on in. Let's see this this Dragon Tree that you've concocted, and I'll rise to meet the challenge with a deck of my own. With the cat being now's fave card, he should have been generic. Interesting. Do the wheel finally allow me to play, or shall disappoint me again? Well, Ice should be up next, right? So let's have Ice hop in, and then I guess if Ice is hopping in next, then yeah, I should do another spin just to see who's after Ice. Who do we get? Who do we get? Oh, Scarlight. Hey, if you're willing to wait a little bit, bro, you're up next. You're doing it. Alright, Ice, come on in. I imagine Gablaze is a nationless unit that gained effect depending which faded one interacted with. That'd be cool. Then maybe Akino will sacrifice himself to stop Sybil because reasons, when in the process he is trapped on Cray, and then they go over there, thus fulfilling Kuon and Suo's wish, and then they have like heartfelt fights, and it'll be cool. That might be nice. Now for the waiting game. I'm making customs right now. How Varga should have been made or something like that. Okay. Oh, well, Danny's back. Okay, so this is werewolf, so alright, let's do it. No more humans in my dragon deck, lol. Just proxying out fuck's sake. Wow, you remind me of that one guy from Reddit. His name is Dinophage, right? You guys have ever seen Dinophage? He hasn't been as active lately. Yeah. Yep, werewolf is ready. Dinophage was like, whenever, because he's Itachi's main, right? You can tell by the name, right? And Dinophage is, like, oh, I hate all the savages. I don't want humans in my dinosaurs deck. No, you're fine. You're fine. Okay, so anyway, if I recall correctly, like, long ago, you had told me you wanted me to do something. Can you play Imperial or MLB? Your choice. Imperial or MLB? Oh, that is a choice. I think I'll play Imperial. Why not? All right. Well, Nat 1 maybe. Let's go. Oh, because you're playing Rakshasa, aren't you? Do 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 do. Do, 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 do. Oh, it drew me 6, so let's go ahead and put back 2 and get another draw. You'll begin, sure. Alright guys, we have a bit of a bad matchup coming up here, but we should be able to be fine, as long as we play correctly. Ooh, not a bad starting hand for Overdress if I do say so myself. Yeah, I also like Savages. Yeah, here we go. Danny wants to cream me right now. I will accept bad matchups. Like, if people want to play me in bad matchups, that is fine. Remember, these are about entertainment, not about winning. All right, let's go ahead and get a new music going here. Okay, let's draw. From my hand, I'll discard Anatagasta Dragon, and we'll ride into Scorpiercer. Let's get ourselves the additional draw. Nice. And we'll get the energy, with 3 energy already placed. Matus? What's Matus? I think I'm not surprised Hikari plays Oriens. Oriens is good for orders, and she plays an order mandatorily in the deck, right? Swing for 8. Dark Varga versus Zorg. I just want to know exactly how deep you can make Varga dig his own grave. Check. No trigger. Ah, the bull. That card got some insane draw power. Midas is the Tateful for Stoicheia. Oh, gotcha. No, I don't play that. The reason why is because I don't play a lot of orders in this deck. I feel like I'm a little bit more concerned about other non-shield cards, which would actually, they're all the non-shield cards are in my hand right now. We've got Levy, Imperios, and Charmets to consider here. Oh yeah, you like it? Hell yeah. Which decks do you think about bad matchup against Varga Dragras? This one for one thing. In case you're wondering, sir, freaking Imperial gets slapped by Varga. So slapped. All Varga's got to do is wipe out their entire board. Yeah, I got a pretty good hand, right? Which will help me a bit, but yeah, so Varga will wipe out my board, which is step 1, right? And then afterwards comes step 2, which is multi-attack a bunch of times and Night Infinity Eye markers. Papadi Papa. Yeah, Charmet should help. Charmet should help. 1 to pass. Ooh. Go for it. Why not? Let's see what fate decides for this kind of matchup. All right, cool. So far so good for us, chat. The one to pass actually succeeds. Now then, let's stand and draw. Energy charge it, and then I ride into Mantis-sized Dragon without needing to discard, thanks to Ride Line skill. It's kind of hard to counterplay Varga. Rakshasa doesn't need the opponent to be at 4 to use the Divine skill. Exactly right. So mitigating damage is not really going to be my strategy here. I think my strategy is going to be to embrace damage as much as I can and just go hard. Currently, let's see here. All right. Mantis-sized is going to swing for 10 on the Vanguards. I'm going to keep it as light as I possibly can, guys. Alright, drive, trigger, check you. Gabregu. Okay. Alright. Yeah, it's a good thing it didn't early commit something because the front trigger would have denied it. So, that's good. I was considering early committing, but I was like, no, one trigger and it shuts me down. Okay. So let's see if we can do this. Maybe we could reverse Kuon's fate, huh? Maybe we can actually do better than he did. Even though we're going second, which is... he got the privilege of going first, which is big for him, right? It's kind of hard to counterplay. Yeah, okay, it's just the same comment. Yeah, I mean, I agree. You know, I gotta say, another thing that's hard about this is that a lot of decks actually did try to get around the deck and the field wipe, because the field wipe, Varga struggles going second, right? Which is why Varga going first here is really bad for me. Like, not only am I playing a bad matchup, right, I'm also losing the coin toss on it. So, under these scenarios, can Overdress win? We're going to find that out, right? So this will make for some good data, potentially. And when we're going to get that Divine's OST, man, 2030. Maybe just a new Hunter will get so sophisticated in his rips that it'll be about as good as the same thing. You know, just imagine, right? Guard. No, that's 15. Oh, right. Thank you. Guard. Cool. Jealous for the distant crew presence, also had a small Hikari, felt completely inconsequential to the story. Yeah, and I mean, I think they tried to like shoehorn in something with Kuon, but you know, I think even that attempt didn't work out so well, you know. Guard. Of course, we'll need some RNG with them not hitting over triggers, and also just crits in general, right? Because crits are just kind of big RNG for him. Case in point, he will now be able to bring me up to 5 unless I hit good damage checks here. Alright, first check, power to my Vanguard, second check, alright, Foxhill. All to Varga Dragress, right. That's what makes this deck kind of like terrifyingly sacky at the end of the day. But I can clap back. I've got a lot of pieces here. Pep-buddy Peppa. Pep-buddy Peppa. We'll go up to 35 with Alana. Alright guys, well he clapped back about as hard as he could, so now I'm gonna see if I can beat this. Stando no draw. Okay, that was the last piece I needed, and I didn't even need to use any of the other skills to get there. Alright, we would energy charge 3, but I'm just simply gonna energy blast it. Alright, O wise king who governs the destined ones. Seek the guidance of the stars and bring about the future you desire. Raido. Mugen no Shukumeo. Levidras Imperio. Energy Blast 3. And we'll look at the top 5 cards of the deck. And I can add a grade 3 or less and reveal it and put it in the hand. I add a perfect guard to my hand. Shuffle-do. Now, let's go ahead and activate skill of Levidras Imperio. I'm going to place regular Levidras into the soul. He not only gets 5,000 power, but I can now manifest 3 markers anywhere on the field. I'm going to manifest them all from my side of the field. 1, 2, 3. There is only one in the hand, yep. Let's go. Alright. And then, Divine Skill, Hasuro. I Soul Blast 1. Not only do I get 10,000 power and a critical to Imperio, but I can now make 2 more markers. One from my side of the field and your side of the field. So then, let's go ahead and make a marker here. And let's make a marker over there. I'm going to clap back as hard as I can possibly do it. Now, let's call. Activating skill, Counterblast 1. From the drop zone, I call. And then with skill, I'll Energy Blast 3. Add 1 to the hand, and the other one I'm going to choose to bot deck. And then finally, let's Soul Blast 1 in order to bring back Brazilian Bombshell to the field of battle. Alright, now then. In total, that's plus 20,000 here with marker and skill. This is going to be plus 10,000, and then it'll be another 10,000 there. So another 20,000 with marker and skill. This is another 20,000 with marker and skill. This is going to end up being 30,000 with marker and 2 skills. And this will be plus 10,000 with skill. I mean, 7,000. All right. I hope you're ready for this. I'm going to clap back as hard as I possibly can. Swing with support. We're coming at you for a grand spanking total of 43 with a critical on Overdress. You don't guard. Alright, first check. Ana de Gasta. Second check. Ana de Gasta. Alright, now with any luck he doesn't pull defensive, like double defensives, because I will just die if he does. Okay, first check is good. That means all my stuff can hit. Ooh, but he sacks the heal. Ooh, that's the worst defensive. Damn. I could win, but not with better RNG like that. Okay, guys, I think I'm gonna have to lose this, unfortunately. That was too much for me. Damn. Okay, I tried my best. And you know what? We can at least say I tried my best. But it's game over from here. Yes, you don't need to tell me that, Danny. You can just put it on the card, brother. The heels have turned on me. They say, no, sir, you're trying to make the impossible possible. You will not beat Varga. You're not allowed to. The anime has already shown us what happens when you play against this. Alright. Now let me go ahead and go on to my next swing. I attack with Ana de Gasta for 30. Elaine, about to get crit sacked by Milton. Elaine already OT'd my house. Oh no! Actually, dude? Oh, you guys have been taking such hard hits over there too. I know what you're talking about. That sucks. I'm sorry to hear that, man. Anyone else in Florida, be safe. Yeah, Florida, God bless you guys. You guys are having a hard time. Yeah, are you in a shelter right now, brother? What's up? What's up right now? Are you like staying safe at least? You saved your cards? Oh, that's nice at least. We safe? Good, good. Be safe. Be as safe as you can. Good. Nice guy, very good synergy with Vargas playstyle. I've been MP. Yep. Yeah, no problem, man. That's so devastating what happened. Like, I just couldn't imagine having to lose your home. I'm just north of the cone in Georgia. We might still get storm and surge. The line crews have been using our area as a staging to Florida once, but yeah, that's good. That's good, and I know Ron DeSantis has been trying to get rid of that one pile y'all have been having, some really big pile of debris, because it'll just be additional shrapnel once Milton comes around. Freaking terrible. Well, hopefully seeing some games here will bring you a little bit of solace, man. I'm sorry to hear that. Alright. I'll pass turn on that. Got a hand in Florida, dude. Yep. Game on. Let's go. Yeah, there's always tomorrow, right? Tomorrow will come. Let that be a lesson to some folks, when, times are tough for everyone. Everyone. We all got stuff going on, right? We have our own pain, but we also respect other people's pain, and we used to give us perspective on the matter. I'm having a tough time too, but God, I think comparatively speaking, I'd rather take my situation. I'm not even gonna cap about that. Let me get some lamp on. Let's actually bring some light here, both literally and figuratively. Okay, let's go. Burn, burn, burn the flowers, the trees, everything will burn down to its core. Wow, very arsenic, arsonist, this guy. Alright, blind by the mass amount of infinity eyes there is, the lamp is nothing. Yeah, truly. Alright, here comes Varga. So unless I get some really pog defensives or whatever, this is basically it for me, chat. Let's be real. I mean, I do have some stuff. Let's not get it twisted. I do have some stuff I could do, but it's not. Let's see. So you got go over there. Yeah. I mean, it's okay. Don't get me wrong. And I mean, hell, like, we could always draw into something like maybe another piece to rebuild. You could draw into PG. You got, like, a lot of stuff that you could do about it. The evil guy. He's not evil. He's innocent. Well, I mean, to be fair, we're not sure about the lore of it yet, Scarlight, right? Like you keep saying there's no evidence. So even though there's no evidence to support that he was willingly turning to evil, there's also no evidence to support that he wasn't willingly turning to evil when you think about it. Or little evidence, anyway. As they say, no news is no news. He's Majin Vegeta. I was going to defend him to the end. Yep. And that's admirable. That is most certainly admirable. All right. 33K. Let's Infinity Eye marker. We're going to draw. Okay. Which puts you down to 23. Ooh. Honestly, man. I can at least try to deny the yeah, because the sure will come next. If I take it here, yeah, okay, the Infinity Eye will just be for the draw then. I don't have the pieces to defend that. Oh my god, dude, no shot. No shot. The blessed favor doesn't come to... Bro. I'm sorry, Daddy. You had me. You had effing game. Sorry, you had game, homie. That's not fair. No effing shot that just happened. What the hell? Rip. Big rip, dude. Holy crap. Let's give 100 million to my Vanguard. Oh boy. Okay. Wow. Look, I'm just gonna say it to y'all here. I personally think Danny won this game. Yeah, like he can still get his OT. If he does, that'll be really pog. So I'm hoping for it. You can, I guess, swing for fun. That was crazy. I swear you cheated. Freaking. I mean, hell, man. Again, when would I have cheated anyway, right? I never even showed a time where I was like touching OT and deck or whatever, right? Like hell, even on the run back, right? So I mean, at least we know, right? Retire skill to twin. Gotcha. All right, and cool. That was crazy, bro. Retire the front. Yep. What the hell? I mean, you know what's kind of funny though about this in retrospect? It would have been kind of nice if the OT had come a little bit. I mean, I know this is such like win more talk right now, but it would have been nice if it came a little bit later so that I actually had like more counterblast to work with for the clapback, because I don't have too much counterblast now. Okay, nothing there. So the question, Danny, now is, would you like to use your divine skill after the second attack? Because that would be nice. Let me just type that out. Yeah, it happens a bit, unfortunately. Sorry about that, man. I mean, again, I'm gonna say it. I think, you know, let's just be real, chat. He won. You know, he won. But we'll let it continue as it is, right? Jesus. It's the will of causality. Dude, I think, didn't Nab say something like that? Law of the universe or some crap? I'm sad. Yeah, he said that before. Laws of the universe. And let me lose my back row. On the bright side, you can field wipe me now, so that's good. Alright, so we are going to go for it. And, you know, once again, I'm just going to let him do it. I mean, there is always a chance that, assuming he's running Autospharo, right? There is always a chance of, like, killing me on this attack, like, if he checks OT crit, but, I mean, hell, even just any OT would be really good here, because if it's, like, Night Sky, you get, like, you know, I wonder, guys, would Night Sky be good, in Varga, in New Varga, because of the field wipe? I guess not, because the back row retires at the end of the battle, right? So it's like, it kind of misses the timing of the first swing, and it's kind of similar to Direct Veda, you want to see it for the swing after. Alright, well, that was unfortunate. Let's draw. Alright, Energy Charge, and let's Persona Raido. Destined King of Infinity, Levidrasu. Mugen no Shkumeo. Okay, now. We only have so many resources to work with, so let's go ahead and try to keep this as light as we possibly can. I'm going to Energy Blast 3 to look at the top 2 cards of the deck with Anatagasta Dragon. One to the hand, and we'll throw the other to the... Wow, you mean to tell me even if he did hit me? Because those are 2 heals right there. If he did hit me, I had like 6 damage heals anyway. Oh my god. That... I see your point, Luke. Like, I don't know, bro. That hella looks like I cheated or some crap right there. Like, hella. Like, I didn't, of course, because obviously you guys can see the game too, right? I'm streaming it currently. But that hella looks like I did that crap. Wow, how effing perfect. Okay, now, but because of this, right, it's like, well, at the same time, now it's going to waste. So Night Sky is pretty damn good, I would say. Yeah, even if you, like, double Shura. Let's see here. Let's... Okay. Let's call Huli, and Huli's skill will now activate. So let's counterblast 1 in order to get back a card from the drop zone. I had you dead to rights, but Blessed Favor said, I quote, how are you? How are ya? And Blessed Favor said, very good, thank you. Alright, so let's call a card from the drop zone here. What would be helpful? I think I need a booster right now because I can't afford more attacks. So we need to go for... Yeah, we need to go for some boosts. Cool. And then let's Soul Blast 1 in order to call my gal here. Alright, so it'll just be a 4 attack turn. But again, guys, I'm keeping it as light as I possibly can. Just because if Danny does manage to guard this turn, or heck, even checks the defenses OT of its own, it's certainly possible, and it's most certainly fair, then I need to have a backup plan just in case, right? We don't underestimate to the very end. Now, let's go ahead and use Levi-Dress's skill. I'm going to throw another original Levi-Dress into the soul in order to get 3 more Infinity Eye marker, and we're going to make them all for the opponent's fields. So let's make an Infinity Eye marker here, an Infinity Eye marker here, and an Infinity Eye marker here. We'll triangle marker. Doing it this way means that not only will the front rows get, like, nailed, but if he attempts to boost Varga Dragras Rakshasa for power, it's going to not be very good. As a matter of fact, depending on what he boosts with, it'll be hardly a buff at all. Okay. Now then, Foxhill has plus 15,000 here. Anatagasta was placed this turn, so we're looking at 20,000 power. We got plus 20,000 power with Huli, and this will end up getting plus 20,000 power as well. And with Mugen no Shikumeyo, I got 2 original Levi-Dress and Soul, so we're looking at 10,000 power for him. Have you seen Storm Slashers? I saw one in Damage Zone for the boy, but I don't think I recall him damage checking another one. Have you discarded another one? I don't think I saw the drive. Oh, there is another one that was gotten rid of. So there's 2 out, I think. The whole Now and Gab thing reminded me about Trickstar and Mirai. I mean, it's kind of cute, right? I mean, imagine if, like, this really is, like, for Season 3, it's full-on Legion Mate, so now actually, like, picks up a different deck and uses Gabuilius to help save, like, Akina, who's been corrupted and has a Dark Resile. That would be really trippy, dude. Freaking, like, some Destined Drakesleaf, like, Vita crap or whatever. They wouldn't say Drakesleaf, they would say something different. That's how I say it is. I'm gonna go Buddy Fighter Digimon quick. Alright, now. Let's go ahead and swing for 23 with Levidrasi. I think you'll be able to, okay. But I need to gamble. Ooh, is this where you gamble, or do you need to gamble on another attack? Ooh. Okay, let's see if the gamble works. Had a counterblast for a draw. Shura, okay, now we're even. Don't tell me it's just gonna be a 1 to pass. Ooh, that's so scary, dude. All right, on the bright side, I filtered down 2 triggers out of my deck, effectively 1 to the bottom and 1 to the hand. So, and I don't know what my top card is, so I could very well wolf this turn drive. Let's see it. Oh, and let me get rid of the little drop zone indicator there. Foster check. Okay, so far so good. Second check. Nice, it holds. The defense holds. Good gamble, good gamble. All right, Danny might indeed have a chance in that case. We get a new Keter Vanguard, or we get a new form. Imagine Varga became a Keter unit. So it's like a light Varga interpretation, and he still maintains the Fated One moniker, and that means that it can indeed use Gabuilius. That would be kind of sick. Not even gonna cap. That would be pretty sick. Oh, you know what I forgot about, Danny? This is a Persona ride. So you know what? Let that guard stay. But I forgot about the Persona ride. That's funny. But I'll count it for these other 2. Is a heresy is what I say. Twin Buckler, okay. Okay. 30. I'd rather Vargas stay as Dragon Empire, because making him Keter will make the deck expensive to get. Oh no, you're right though. It'd make him pricey as a mother effer. Imagine having to pick up Sargowns for Varga. Which, I mean, I guess if Varga retires back row again, Sargown would work phenomenally with Varga, wouldn't it? In theory. Guard with Night Sky? Okay. Okay, so your OT is out. Gotcha. We're gonna swing, and I will get the whole retire for power thing, because it just makes sense to do that, let's be real. So let's retire Anatagaster. So, I don't think you need a number here, right? I would imagine. You probably just need to... Oh, you got another complete card? Okay, cool. Show me it. Okay, so we had to not include the Persona Ride numbers for Imperial for him to get through that, but honestly, I'm just gonna say it. Fair is fair, dude. Fair is fair. That OT was so devastating. Alright. Drake Slave, alright. Let's see what Drake Slave can do. So, my Infinity Eye markers are all around, which is super devastating. Like, it's kind of cool, visually speaking, because it actually looks like Drake Slave is straight up cornered with nowhere to go. Let me see if I got a response yet for Nora. Gaining his counter charger? Yeah, does he even have a counter charge? Ooh, you came? Ah, Persona Ride, okay. Nice, nice, nice. Anime it up, bro. Anime it up. Let's see it. Let's see what Fate has in store. Oh, can I just say again, though, that if I do end up winning this match, Bless Favor is like Overdress's biggest contention. Even to this day. Stolen Boost Slasher. Alright. Alright, Storm Slasher. That's a good one. Storm Slasher works. Alright, so you're gonna then move it back. Move it back. Doing Positive Nicole. Alright, so you're building up board more. Or Fate Power Shenanigans. Pick a backstory. Empire gets one of our knights who's gone full Draconic in before Alden becomes a drag ruler. Dragon Emperor can have Grand Grace Ketervarga. Damn. Unfortunately, however, calling that's not the greatest because you had to Energy Blast, which means that now I get the pass. What? What's the pass? Or pick a yeah, I guess a Cosmo Dragon as well could work, right? Imagine Hamville, that promo boss, like ends up getting the nod. Alright. Infinity Eye marker activates. We're going to remove the marker and we'll draw a card. And then I'll intercept. Let's see, 33. All right, let's go ahead and remove that Infinity Eye marker to draw a card. However, I won't be guarding that. All right, power to my Vanguard. Because I need a counterblast next turn. Ho-ho. And with that one counterblast, I'll be able to do the full 5 attacks again. Welcome, Flare Blade. Welcome, welcome. I wouldn't be surprised if it was a carry unit from Dragon Empire at all. Step 1 slash. Alright, so you have to get rid of your cards, which means you get 5,000 power. That plus that means... So you get plus 25, which puts it at 38. Max is 58. If I had to impulsive, okay. Alright, so then. Uh, 38, which makes 58, so I need to Need to go to 63. 63 is 40. Let's guard. Guard. And also... Ooh, but the cards that I have here... oh, okay, yeah. Oh, snap. Okay. Well, now Varga can still do the whole Malworm thing and retire our one back rows to get going. But if you use the Storm Slasher, that's going to be kind of sad days for you because I'll get the Infinity marker again. The current cast remains to the focus. Will be something completely new, or get some teas like Masa recording Wonder Hill at the end of OT2. I mean, if so, that's going on the bingo card. I kind of want that because that needs to happen for bingo. Alright, Counterblast 1 to stand Varga Dragresu. And then you've got Storm Slasher. With the price of a Soul Blast, it'll come back, I would imagine. Yep. Da 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 do. Da 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 do. Alright, let's use Infinity Eye Marker. Draw a card. So let's see, +3, so that puts you at 53k. I minus 10k on that, and you got no triggers there. So this is 3k added to what was 38, so that puts you at 41. So that puts you at 41, but it doesn't matter because I'm still going to Conzingardo it, and we're going to get rid of Cladence for it. And let's also make sure to get rid of our Foxhill because he shouldn't be around anymore. I miss Toya too, man. Toya was best boy. Alright. So, let's see. OT is out. We've got multiple PGs out. 2 heals are out, so that means only 2 chances to potentially heal out of this. And with the cards in hand, I think that's just guaranteed game at that point then. Let's stand on the draw. Final turn. Energy Charge and Persona Ride. Levidrasu. Alright. And then we'll use skill to make Infinity Eye markers. So we'll throw in a 3rd Levidress, and then we're going to make 3 for your fields. The Mike into Leo, which sucks. Maybe, because you wanted to do it. Yeah, let's see. I might be able to make good on that. We'll see. Alright. Make 3 there. And then let's call a field. Call. We'll Soul Blast 1 and call. Call. Energy Blast 3 to look at the top 2 cards of the deck. Let's add 1 and bot deck the other. Then let's call and call. Okay. This will get plus 30,000 power total. This will be plus 10,000 power. This will be plus 20,000 power. This will be plus 20,000 power. This will be plus 7,000 power. And I can't block all. Yeah, I know. This is bad. And then for the 3 Levy Dress I haven't sold, this is going to be plus 15 to Imperio. I can't block that all, I'm saying. Yeah, I mean, I can understand, right? Like, how could you block it all? And, like, realistically speaking. Alright. Let's go ahead, swing support, activate Foxtail's skill, which is what allow Godbreak to attack from the back row. Alrighty. So this is for 53 on the Vanguard. With Levy Dress Imperio. Let's go out in style, sir. Let my Vanguard finish you off. Oh, there's a third one in the damage zone. I didn't even consider that. Oh, crap. So you've seen 3 of those then. Yeah, that's there with only 1 heal left. You physically can't. Yeah, you physically can't do it. Even with the 1 heal, you'd have to guard every single card. Mentioning Drag Ruler. I do wonder if they'll bring in Spectral Duke or Prominence Core. I think that would be sick, honestly. Like, whenever Keter does that, I like it. Now, I still prefer my Knights overall. But I think whenever they do it, it's been a really cool unit. So Keter Dragon bosses like that, the whole drag form thing, really cool idea. It's one of my favorite, like one of my more favored aesthetic choices in Vanguard, not gonna lie. No guard? Alright. Then we twin drive. Fast checker. No trigger. Second checker. No trigger. Wow, okay. It's kind of funny to think about, but like aside from that OT, I haven't really been like hitting the nuts on my drives or anything like that. So it's like it all balanced out in that department. But that 1 OT is all I needed, not gonna lie. Good game. What's her damage check, I wonder? Ah, Shura. Alright. GG. Can't wait for Bushiro to press the Break Ride Era Nostalgia button. Yeah, huge Break Ride Era Nostalgia just went burn. Alright. Well, that was that fight, and I think we already, yeah, Ice is supposed to come on next, so let's see if Ice is still around, he can come on next here. But while we wait for him to do so, let me go ahead and use the restroom real quick. Oh, sorry. Oh, wait. Danny has to say something here. And I also have a Monster Hunter stream at around, like, 8-ish, it looks like, because Noir was like, hey, man. And I was like, yeah, man. So, I think Ice and Scar will be my last ones of the night for now. But I think we'll do another stream later on this week. I think so. I hoped you'd play MOP just as much as Imperio. Ah, yeah. You know what? Let that be our next match then. Alrighty. Well, I'm gonna go ahead and dip for just a moment to use the restroom. BRB. And now, share tune. Alright. I have returned to the field of battle once more. Isn't the King of Blasters, he's the King of Royals as a whole. Yep. That's why he's not called the King of Blasters, he's called the King of Knights Alfred. He doesn't have Blaster in his name, so he's not actually in of himself a blaster. So hoping for, hello. Let's go ahead and get the next game going, Ice? I know, but he gets paired with Blaster so much by virtue of Royals, though. Plus the whole everyone Royal went Gold Paladin that one time Liberator. If you have to leave at 8, then it's fine. I'll be in Noir stream for a bit, Chad and such. Gotcha. Yeah, okay, I gotcha. Yeah, 8 is when I'm dipping, so we're gonna try Dragon Tree? Hell yeah, dude, go for it. Alrighty, is there any standard deck anyone wants me to play? I'll take any requests here. Including, hell, especially the opponent here, but... Yeah, anyone has a deck they're curious about? I have all sorts of stuff. I don't have every standard deck, of course, that would... I mean, I don't think it's too insane at this point to think that I would build one for each, but... I don't play all of them, but I'll play it. Flam? Oh! I got updated Flam. Not updated Flam, but I do got Flam, but I can update it real quick. What's the name of the guitar girl? Oh, wait, hold on a second. Alden rematch, maybe? Sure! That's a great idea. Where is Alden? Alright, guys, we're gonna see if Alden can run it back against Griffo Gala Vartex. Besides, I'm using Keter. Ah, yep. Makes sense. Alright, I'll roll a 17. Ooh, we'll put 1 back. Shuffadoo. Alright, I'll go first. Let's do this. Stand up, Vanguard. Knight of Heavenly Expression, Admis. Griffo cosplaying a Keter Knight this time. Good for Griffo. Let's draw. From my hand, I discard Twin Cast Protect. Ride from the ride deck Tranquilla, get the Eniki Generata, and Tan Yugioh. Alright, let's change the music here. It's a good one. Alright. Garb with Lavarch for no pass. And I know it's a no pass because your OT is in the ride deck. Ooh, interesting choice of heal. Okay. Invigorate Sage. Which actually does technically have a use in Alden, against Alden, because I do have a restanding unit. Okay, draw. I discard Sanjas, and will Inagi charge 3. Ride Sadius. Tranquilla no skill. Activate. Look at the top 5 cards of the deck and add a grade tier or greater to the hands. I add Financier. Then we'll call Financier and activate skill. By Soul Blasting 1, I can search the deck for a church order and set in the order zone. Nice. And then let's also group our soul while we're at it. Although this will be mostly empty for a lot of the game, it seems like, because Alden uses his soul a lot, let's be real. Okay then. Let's keep it going. I'm going to not hold back at all. Let's call, and call. Swing for 8 with Saragam. Da, 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 da. Ooh, we're not stopping there. Let's go 18 next. Want to pass? Let's do it. Check. No trigger. That was a good call. And then finally with support, 23. Alright. At the end of that battle, Saragam retreats. Look at the top 2 cards of the deck, and we'll add one to the hand, bot decking the other. What do we got? Hold on. Guys! Look at this top 2. Look at that top 2, though. What the heck? Oh man, add one to the hand and bot deck the other? What a choice that was. What a tough choice. That is tough going. Da, 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 da. By the way, to any of you guys who wondering, because most ride lines in standard, right, they plus, right? A little fun fact: Grifo-Gila's ride line is a +3 by transitive property because you don't need to discard for any of your first 3 turns. You just ride immediately up into Grifo on turn 3. So it's like you're not have to discard 3, and that's your advantage. I won't guard. Ooh, nice one. Alright. First check. Second check. Oh, Hugh and I have twinsies damage checks, it looks like. Grade 2 into front trigger damage. That's cute. Alright, not bad. Alright, let's go, Alden. It's time to save the world. Stand on the draw. Energy charge. Discard. Shugo no Shimesha. Alden the Rider. Sarius no skill. Hatsudo. I Soul Blast 1, which will just be himself because you can just do that to keep it simple. We'll look at the top 5 cards of the deck and call a grade 3 or less to the rearguard circle of play. Alright. I'm going to call the Rajianel. Let's shuffle up. And now, I'm switched the positions of Rajianel and Saragown after Energy Blasting 4 to draw. And then, Divine Skill, activate, Soul Blast. I'm going to look at the top 7 cards of the deck. Call 2 to the rear guard, and they gain the ability to be immune to effect retiring. Ooh, sometimes it's hard to believe that Saragown was made. I know, Saragown is just so crazy, yo. Alright. Let's call Gelment over the Rajianel, who will return to the hand and give 10,000 power to Gelment. And then the second one I'm going to call, I don't want to do you, you're not advisable. Let's call Nixelia. Return her to the hands. Then I move Nixelia back, and we recall the Rajianel. All right. Let's go. An extra 5,000 will go here, obviously, and then with support, I attack for 18 on the Vanguards. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. $18, all right. So you're gonna take that, it looks like. Not a bad start. Next up, Swing of Support. This is going to be for 33 on the Vanguard. The OT as a booster is insane to me. The reason why I'm doing it is because I have Church Order. So I'm going to have Night Sky go to Church and defend me for an attack. And it will just be basically a no pass because we know that the OT is inside the Ride deck for Ice. Alright, so he guards up to 35. Cool. Using skill of Saragown, let's look at the top 2 cards of the deck. Here's the thing. I'd rather see the OT in a more productive way than not. Who's after Ice? Assuming we have time for it, it should be Scarlight. And then that should be it for the night, because I do have an 8 PM stream with Senor Noir. Alright. Now, fly my Vanguard. Let's go ahead and start with skill of Wedge Fluence. When it boosts, not only will it get 2k power in addition to the normal 5k continuous boost, we'll soul charge 1. And then I'll activate skill of Alden. Counter Blaster. Draw. And then I'm going to call... Yeah, let's go ahead and call Financier. Rajianel returns to the hand. And then with the skill of both Financier and Alden, there's going to be plus 20,000 power. And then we're going to Soul Blast 1. And by doing that, I can stand Gelemental. Signing out for the night. Yep, you have a good night, Corvida. Happy as usual to have you around, sir. You take care. Alright. So this is going to be for 28 to the Vanguard. Ah, okay. Elementaria. Fair enough. New Elementaria because Griffo couldn't use the old one. Okay, fast check it. Heal trigger. I don't heal, will give power to Gelman. Second the check it. No trigger. Alright, let's go with Financier. This will be for 30 on the Vanguard. I hope Akin's ends the match with his first V determine. Was curious what the aftermath in the match itself. I do as well, and if I'm also helping that Gabrielius is going to be the thing that ends it, right? Gabrielius's additional drive check is going to break through a 1 to pass and like hit a crit or something. That'd be pretty cool. All right. All right. So you're going to get 10,000 power and draw a card, which is kind of nice for you, but of course you're still way behind in terms of the overall, like, tempo of the game, it looks like. Poor Dragon Tree, dude. Alright. And now Gelman's going to swing for 30 on 30. This is pretty good. Okay, Garza and the Perobi. Alrighty. I'll go ahead and end my turn there. And thanks to the lingering effects of protection, you will not be able to retire Gelman, Financier, and Nixelia with card effects this turn. And 10,000 power is going to remain on Financier even during the opponent's turn. Yo, welcome back. Go for it, sir. Alright, now he's going to throw in the next calamity. It's time for Ingrifo Gila Vartex. I would pay for an Overlord deck profile. I'd even give my own list and script it. How much would you even be willing to pay for that? Not gonna lie. Bro, be like 50 bones, make it happen. Rick. The true Overlord is the wallet we made along the way. Alright, we're gonna get to Dragon Tree Maka. Now that we know all the D skills, I have to say Blademeyer still holds #1 spot for me. I'd save 90 at least. Nah, no way you paid 90, dude. That's crazy. 90 bucks for a deck profile? I mean, hey, man, if you really want it. Okay, so we're gonna go ahead and start with our Soda Sakab. Get a counterblast for marker. Hell yeah. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Howdy. Much recently, that's my bad. Oh, that's good. I will when I get the money. Hey, man, you know what? If you're doing that, bro, honestly, yeah, super chat that. Super chat me on that, bro. I'll hold you to it. If you actually super chat me those bones, I'll make you that deck profile straight up. I'll call it out. Well, when I say calling out, it's more like, dude, if you're actually serious about like, shoot, man, I can't turn down an offer like that, dead ass. I would be so appreciative to be able to do that. I mean, imagine commissioning a deck profile. I'd never heard of it before, but I guess you can do it. I guess you could do it. Do you have a fave D skill? Yes, my favorite divine skill is the Reziles. You're serious? All right, I'm serious too. You, if you scrounge it up, dude, I'll do it. I'll do you up the best Overlord deck profile I can manage. Again, I'm talking. Hell, I'll even like input some extra elements into it, like freaking gameplay footage and side deck options. Wheeling and dealing in the chat today. I mean, yeah, I might as well. If he wants to, if he's gonna throw 90 at me, bro, I'll do it. I'll hella do it. Good day, good night. And I mean, I'll shout you out too, man. I'll shout you out in the freaking video. I'll be like, hey, this video was made possible by homie here. I wouldn't have done it if not for that. I mean, yeah, if he wants to do it, he says he's serious, right? So I was like, you know what? I'm not going to discount him on that. If he feels it's worth it, then yeah, I'll do it, and I'll try to do my best with it. It's only fair, right? If you're paying genuine money for it. When I save the money, I'll be sure to shoot it. Sure thing. Yeah, just let me know, bro. Yeah, but don't worry about not being around so much, Dread, bro. That's fine. I mean, I'm happy whenever you do show up, though, bro. You bring such positivity to chat. I love it. And hell, not much long. Hell, and I think like in a little bit here, your bronze badge is gonna turn silver, right? You're gonna like hit the next level of bling, and that's gonna be tight, yo. My. So yeah, I would say it's still Reziel. You get stripped of everything, motif is cool. Yeah, I like Reziel's because the whole idea of the miracle is really nice. I think that's sick. And also, compared to every other divine skill, Reziel has the most interesting divine skill to me, because the timing of it is whenever you want to do it. You can do it on turn 3, turn 4, turn 5, turn 6, and there's really no objective best turn for it. It's very much a case-by-case situation in game. And I don't think a lot of like divine skills can say that, right? Like, for instance, by comparison, Alden's just whip this out. Just do this right away. Just get +2 and go for it. That's what everyone does, and it makes sense. Da, 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 da. 33k with 2 crit. Means max is 53. Okay, I'm gonna go ahead and use my church order to move this to the guardian circle, put me up to 63, which is a no pass, and we'll bind it after. Is masterclass, dude. Yeah, it's so well designed. Like, it really asks you the same basic question of how far are you willing to go, right? How far do you want to push your luck? Stream time, put me in, coach, put me in. Oh no, Dolte, you came in a little bit late. Freaking after this match, I've only got like one more with Scar. I think that's all I got time for, because I'm actually streaming with Noir in Monster Hunter. If you wanna like check out that stream that we're doing it live on Twitch. Noir Helios. I got the link there in the description, so you can hang out there too. I'll be like there chatting, you know, shooting the bull like usual. That goes for everyone. Is returned to 0 to stream. Oh yeah, that's clever, Melfi. I like that. I know. I wish I could, dude. I wish I could, but and honestly, those Monster Hunter streams are pretty fun, dude. I like them. I'm getting down with that. I'm also crying. I'm gonna try and get another stream up either tomorrow or some other time this week, right? I'm gonna try and shoot for that, right? Just get a little bit more content out there for y'all, especially before I do this new job. I might as well, right? Oh, by the way, Impaldio deck update coming up soon. I just finished the upload on my computer. Yeah, you guys will definitely get another time. That's for sure. It's not like I'm going to die tomorrow or some crap, right? So like Impaldio is going to get its video up on Reziel and Varga rivalry. I think it's very cool. I think the break ride feeling of it is so immaculate, and also the rivalry stopped streaming at 4 a.m. my time SMH. Shame on me, I know. bad, guys, man, bad. Ow, I actually hurt myself there. Anyway, so I think the rivalry is also sick because it's not just a thematic rivalry. It's also a rivalry in their card design. You get like a complete board wipe with your Varga, right? Varga is very self-involved. He relies purely on himself, just like Overlord the Rebirth did. And then it wipes the field. It basically denies everything else on the field. So both Vanguards will be alone on the battlefield, just like it felt like with Overlord. And then on Rezael's side of the thing, his ability to bring back his allies and comrades into battle just like skyrockets, right? It goes even better. So you have the Keter feel there, right? Just like with Paladins. And then where it gets even more so is if you guys remember the card that Aichi used at the end of Break Ride's season was Monarch Sanctuary Alfred. And Monarch Sanctuary Alfred got to full power if you got Blaster Blade Liberator on the field, right? Him with Blaster Blade Liberator made for the biggest Ultimate Break combo. Similarly, we have a limit break combo between Rezael and Gabuelius, and so he's also relying on his key ace rear guard in order to finish the battle, which I fully believe is how we're going to see Akino beat Sibyl, is with Gabuelius' clutch drive check on the rear guard circle, right? So it does maintain so much of that ebb and flow, it feels like. Let's see, so 9 plus that is 1924. That's not very much. Let me go ahead and guard Gelmit with Blade Feather Dragon. Night. Yeah. It's kind of funny how both of us actually have like these plus shield interceptors. Mine's a lot bigger than Scatterer Angel, right? But it's still pretty good. So that's what I would say. I think the rivalry is freaking phenomenal. And it also helps that like me and my boy David like own those decks IRL. So we also have kind of like our own rivalry going on there, which is emphasized by that. Let's see, 13. So Impaldio is first. That's a huge shocker. The reason Impaldio is first is twofold. One, he was the first one I did a deck profile on in the Destin 1 little mini series I did. But there's another reason, Melfi. Impaldio, being the fastest in the universe, actually got his support and set 5 reveal first. So what I'm doing here is I'm going to go down the list, and I think I'm going to do it in pattern of when they got their support release. So after this should be Lichfield, and then should be Alcalibra third, and then it should be Levidress fourth, and then we should finally have Alden be last. Yeah, the fastest in the universe, right? It just so happens they did them first. Let's see here. So 17 plus that is 26. 26 plus 13 is 39. All right, so 39. Let's go ahead and intercept with Gelmit plus 20 to the shield, and also intercept with my fair lady here. Hey. Memes. Odium set 5 support is just Odium. Yep. It's just Odium, which is why I'm not even going to like bother with a remake for that one, because it's just the same deck, right? But the other 5 are getting deck updates. I'm not sure how frequently I'm going to release them, but I'm going to try to do them about it like somewhat quickly so that they're topical still, right? Because otherwise, what's the point? All right, it's time. Let's go. We're going to Persona de Raido, Shugo no Shumesa, Alden. Draw a card. All right. I call Rajinel. Draw. Ooh, good one. Let's call. Soul Blast. Search the deck for the other church order and call it. At night. So we'll play another church order. Remember, guys, go to church. That is the theme. Who is able to keep up with the fastest in the universe? We need to have a long talk with the therapist of the Elder Breath incident on both ends. It's like that meme of I'm 4 parallel universes ahead of you. What the hell? Dude. All right. Now then, since I've got that going for me, let's see here. Good night. Good day, good night. Let's go ahead, call Satagown, and let's call a PG. Church lets other people protect, and then you send them straight to heaven. Yep. We use the power of God and church in order to prevail. And that's what we do here, guys, and on this channel. I'm just throwing church and all sorts of different decks. It's like on theme for the channel, of course, but it also just, it's a good card. It's a really, really good card. I love this card design. All right, like genuinely. So wait, church could just move PGs up there and the Sentinel will just be free? No, the Sentinel will still have to discard if you have 2 or more cards in hand, Melfi. But because the discard's not a cost to like play or anything like that. It's just something that you have to do after the fact. Because the way it words it, it's like a downside that only takes place after the fact. All right, I think that's all I gotta do. So let's go ahead and start prepping up some stuff. I'm gonna go ahead and swing for 20 on Ampusketida. Hey, good night. Yeah, good day, good night. All right. Yeah, remember that would be a that would be a plus 10k intercept for a 15. So I basically got rid of what's normally a 10k shield and took out a 15k shield instead. So that's the fundamentals of that. Now we're gonna go ahead and swing for 23 on Vanguard. Love how church intersects with Liel's cards. It does. It does. You'll be able to like this, and Liel just rocks if you ask me. Alright, swing with support. First up, we're going to use Wedge Fluence's skill. We'll soul charge 1. There you are. Deal praise to the soul. Plus 7,000 power here. And then we're going to activate skill of Olden. Counterblast 1. His run back, baby. He gained that run back. He's gonna give some smoke, yo. Oh, alright. Thought process time. Alright. We ball. I'm gonna call. And we're gonna give this back to the hand. And then Lavarch is getting plus 20,000 power total. And then by soul blasting 1, let's stand up. So then this is going to be for 38 Vanguard. I don't know why I decided to type that of all things, but I don't know. I just kind of got hyped for that attack. Let's go, Olden. A good day, good night. After I watched many episodes of Divines and Geats, I know it's for a member of the Fated team, similar to 4. Damn, I'm not even there with Geats yet. I gotta like make it. Okay, he's hard guarding. Oh boy. Well, at least he doesn't have to fear OT sack, because I've already like dealt with my own team on my own terms. Do. Let me go ahead and explain. Geets, no spoilers. I haven't watched any one-on-one day with someone blind. Yeah. That's what I'm doing. With Nabs. I'm doing the same exact thing. Storm Rider, same brain cell. Let's go. How many Kamen Riders have you watched so far, Storm Rider? Did you like take the the hard dive and just do it from start to finish with the series canonically in chronological order? I didn't do that. I just watched a lot of like the biggest ones, especially I did some Showas, but I think like the Heisei era has like been like my big one. If I recall correctly, Heisei is like the middle child era, right? And like Reiwa's the new one. Reiwa's are okay, but Heisei has been like my personal favorite. There's so many good Heiseis. But a lot of oh, you're a Sentai goon. Okay, yeah. I haven't done any Sentai at all. But I've been told it's still pretty good, right? But I mean, I don't know. I'm so partial to Kamen Rider right now that I haven't quite braved Sentai. Let's see. So you throw in another 10, that puts you at 43. All right, let's do it. Twin Drive. Faster checker. Second checker. Damn, people are actually like they're these Wonder Passes are working against me today, not gonna lie, that's cool. my drive check's not the most devastating thing, except for the Alcalibra game. Thankfully, I don't really need it. Thankfully. All right, let's go ahead and swing on camera check. Wait, hold on a second. Is my camera like blurry or something? Ah, crap. Good. Thank you. Thank you very kindly for letting me know. Now we're not blurry gaming anymore. All right. So this is for 33 on the van. Ooh. O's is okay, O's double Gav and 4s. Gaim, Drive. So far, O's is your favorite in that bunch? I'm not gonna lie, my favorites are Drive and Gaim. Drive was my first Kamen Rider. We started with Drive. Basically, Nabs took 10 Kamen Riders that he really liked, in no real particular order, and Gav is confusing. Yeah, or continuing, okay. Okay, I thought you said confusing for a second there. Drives, I just really clicked with O's message. Oh yeah, Drive, I love. Dude, remember that bit at the end with the Roy mutes? Where he's like, please, don't forget us when we're gone. When Hearthill dies, I'm like, no, not Heart. Oh, that hurt me, man. Drive is honestly like my favorite in a way. I think Gaim is probably like better to me at heart. Like I think Gaim, because it was made by Odabuchi, right? So you know Odabuchi. Wait, I thought it's standby return card. I'm liking Gav, hasn't enjoyed a Kamen Rider since Geets. Okay. Now then, let's go ahead and use skill. Oh boy. And then we're gonna go for 41 on the van. Gummy, eat gummy. Cracks the dial as much as the oh jeez. Oh yeah. They're playing Resident Evil Vita. I can confidently say Saragon's getting restricted in the future. Oh, frick. I mean, even if it did, dude, I wouldn't mind it at all. I am still okay with nil pill combo. I think nil pill is like a good alternative for the deck. Look like my final turn. Yeah, there's not much hope in a turn after this for you, brother. So hopefully you can get it set up. Hey. Yeah, good day, good night. About sweets, it's a really cool series. Yeah, I mean, some common writer. Oh, used up all your heal triggers? Yeah, that's it then, dude. Oh crap, and you've got almost no field. Sheesh, yo. I just realized you did use all your heals, huh? Damn. Nil pill. So nil pill, what you actually. So let me explain, because this is no one says this except for me, but honestly guys, if you like this, then spread the word and, you know, call it for what it is. Nil pill is a combination of Nilberis and Painkiller Angel, right? So painkillers being pills, right? So nil pill revolves around using Nilberis' skill, move into soul, draw stack, and then using painkiller to soul blast out the Nilberis and retire itself in order to draw the card that you stack. And then when Rezael swings, you bring back Nilberis and Painkiller, and you do the Nil Pill combo all over again. Essentially, it goes soul neutral, and it's overall a cumulative +4 combo to the hand. It does require energy each time you do it, though, so that's why it's not really as accessible comparatively to the Saragon Cadwalla combo. But what this has over Saragon Cadwalla is that Cadwalla uses soul, whereas this one goes net neutral and soul. And another thing that Saragon has over it is that Saragon, even though Saragon's like +5,000 power, Nilberis gets +10,000 when he's called back. So Nilberis is able to make up on that power on the back end really nicely. And because of the stack element of Nilberis, when you do Nilberis the second time around, you have the option of just keeping the card that you stack on top, which is really cool. It's also nice that with Nil Pill gets better because of Gebwilius. Because when you Nil Pill, if you notice, you draw the card. So if you stack on top of Nilberis, you'll end up drawing into it. So you have no like stack for your Rezael's attack. But then when you swing with Rezael, either Rezael, if you call back the Nil Pill combo, but then Vita is on there, Vita can call out Gebwilius as well. And what happens is Gebwilius will then Soul Blast one in order to stack top card of deck. So Gebwilius will actually give you the stack that you're looking for anyway. And then afterwards, when you Nil Pill, if you keep the card on top and you don't actually do the Nilberis anymore, the Painkiller anymore, you can keep the card on top, and then Gebwilius will drive check into whatever it is you stacked on top of Nilberis. Which is really cool. So like, there you go. Saragon Turbo, like that's the thing. This is an alternative to Saragon that goes more or less soul neutral. But the only thing is that your entire energy blast is being utilized for Nilberis every single turn. That's what you're doing it for. But it's totally fine. It's pretty good. You basically just blast 6 right off the bat, and then every other turn when you revive with Vita, you Nil Pill again for another 3. And that's how you play that combo out. It's a good combo. It's a very good combo. Yeah, no problem. Go ahead. You can use Escatalagui if you would like. Just remember, you don't want to use the full effect because the damage will kill you. Yeah, good night. Good night. Da, da, da. Da, 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 da. Da, 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 da. Da, Grade 11 jump scare. Wah! So yeah, that's what I call it. I call it Nil Pill, which is really catchy. I'm not gonna lie. Venus. Take the damage anyway, because you're. Give him a chance of victory, Godsman. This is bullying. This is bullying. I do that. Fair enough. So yeah, any of you guys out there, if you want to spread the word, call it Nil Pill. Other people ask and learn, and there we go. We will together as a sub-community present to the larger community the word. It'll be a new term for Resile decks. Let's do it. Let's do it together, guys. It starts here. Hey. Good day, good night. And now you play something so you can see, and draw. Yep. It's catchier than Church Euphoria. God. Jeez. Oh man, I remember when Church was first Church was first revealed and I used it in Resale. We didn't have the term hostage for it back then, so I actually called it I didn't bribe it enough, truly. Just imagine my surprise when they call it that after I got done calling it Heaven's Infinity for the freaking Fated Clash series. Way cooler name than Hostage, but you know, we'll take what the community has provided for us. Poor Melfi, bro, just on standby again. And no worry, Melfi, I believe in you next time. Will that belief be rewarded? I don't know, but I will believe in you for what it's worth. All right, let's change up the music a bit here. What do we got? That gotta be a good one. Sure. Let's go for this one. What'd you add, by the way? I've been chilling, getting ideas for writing while clashing on some occasion. That's pretty... Oh, crashing. Another Vortex? Ah, okay. I think the funniest thing I've ever seen about Vortex was, you guys remember that Uldum custom, that Uldum Nask that I played a couple times on stream? You guys remember that? That was freaking funny, dude. Being able to play Vortex in that deck unironically and abuse its 11 grades. So Escatology, discard, draw a card, and then throw a marker. Okay. So there's a lot of filtering here, kind of, it seems like. So that's good. Dig power. If there's anything you need to see in particular. Ah, the deck stack card. Alright, your final CB to try and potentially get the best outcome of your drives. That makes sense. When Poets has researched and brought the husk of this tree to Valkyrian and humbly accepts, and he gets a huge buff. Huge. That's about right. Astral Poets, bro. Freaking 11 drive check turn. And then you get another 2 with Origin Deity. So that's 13. Yeah. Alright, so he's going for it. Twin Drive is going to give him 2 cards in hand, so then when you include that in like the Persona Right buffs, yeah, that's basically game over at that point. See, he's been able to stack the top 3 because of Palmyr here, so, brother, I'm not taking that. He might actually, unironically, because of the stack, double crit me and bring me up from 2 to 6. I am so defended, I cannot throw on that, bro. That'd be the most tragic throw of my career. Alright, let's go, Ice. Oh, the custom Gandhi would like to make that Griffo's field to explode. Jeez. With Griffo Keter, the best OT trigger to use probably be Idosphara. You're lucky that did not get 10-1. What? I don't know what do you mean? Anyway, with Griffo Keter, the best OT to be Idosphara is an interesting statement. Would I agree with that sentiment? Maybe. Church Order, going to move up, and then we'll discard Wedge Flows for PG. Alright, so now Vartex can get rid of another card, so you'll have 2 turns left on that. And because there's no heal trigger, it's guaranteed that Homie here won't be able to actually ever use that ramp effect. So yeah, he's stuck. So critical trigger, alright. Probably stacked another crit, right? And let's also be sure to obey the rules and bind. Oh, bro, didn't actually do it. Okay. I mean, Nixelia doesn't help because it's just a heal down, so yeah, that wouldn't work. Volnute doesn't actually operate well with this deck, so yeah, I guess it would be Idosphara. Well, then again, the drive check pressure that you get from Keter OT might actually not be that bad here. Sure, I'll take the damage. All right, we're doing it, baby. Let's see. So now, Keter's not a good nation for Griffo. I disagree. I think Keter is a fine nation for Griffo because we have to consider that Griffo actually hitting the OT as its win condition isn't always how things turn out. We also have to consider that Griffo Gila has a lot of turns where it just plays regularly versus the opponent. And in that department, the fundamentals of the Keter package is really good for Griffo. You get a lot of good plussing units and also the ability to like stack cards, get resources. It's one of the strongest nations in terms of just generics. So even if you have to opt for something like Idosphara at the end of the day, it's still definitely worth it. Let's see. So this is, I I think this is 44? If I'm counting that right, that's 44. Okay, so 44 will force me to go up to 48. 48 is 35 in shield. Okay. Let's go ahead and church order this trigger, and then also throw in an out pack on top of that. And once again, this is going to bang, though. Sweet. And this is why we go to church, guys. Alright. It's time to bring an end to the calamity. Final turn. Draw. Pesarado. Alden. Draw. And now, call Rajianel. Skill. Draw. Cool. Then I call and call. I'm going to swing 20 here. Alright. Next up, Rajianel with support. This is for 29 on the van. Though now that I'm ready to support, only headway realistically makes sense. Yep. It's the only one that makes sense, brother. And as a matter of fact, I think that's my only main change to this deck at all. Was headway, but I'll explain more when I upload the deck update. Alright, so you're going to use the little smoke signal thingy. Smoke signal can't add any Dragon Tree markers, but since you have a Griffo, it's a 20k shielder, and that works. Cool. Now, let's fly my Vanguard. Swing with support. We're going to Soul Charge 1. And then, let's Counterblast 1. Draw a card. And then from the hand, I'm going to call Jailment over the Rajianel, who will return to the hand once more. Jailment gets plus 20,000 power and the power of protection. Therefore, I'll also be able to use the Rajianel skill. Let's Soul Blast 1 and return my Financier to the stand position. And Sergon, when it boosts, will be able to get extra 5,000 power since you now have less rear guards than I do. This gets 7,000 power. Fly my Vanguard. 38 on your Vanguard with Twin Drive. Alright. Alright, fellas, it's time to rewrite history. Alden now lays the final blow on Grifogira Vortex. Faster check. No trigger. Segunda check. Critical trigger. All effects to Alden. And down goes the Dragon Tree. Chop. Ooh, anime finish too. That's brilliant. I love it. Hell yeah. Alrighty, that was a good fight. Pretty good fight. Anime finish, bro. Alrighty, let's see here. We're looking at about 17 minutes until I gotta start that stream. And Scar did say that if it did run on to 8, then we would just wait for him next time. So Scarlet will get first game next time around. Alden, like his Dragon Empire brethren, striver, and also slash the tree in half. He's really good at it too. This seems like a repeating issue. If we can call it an issue, I think it's epic and fair. I like how it's like there's it sounds like there's an administrative zone that sends Griffos like all over the galaxy or whatever, and then like they keep getting reports back of Griffos dying but being like cut in half, bifurcated by like knights and dragon knights. And that's cray for you, bro. They don't play, bro. I mean, freaking. I mean, these guys are so intense. Like, when you think about it, Cray's, like, Bruce's solution to Gravidia throwing rocks from space was, well then, I'm just gonna go punt a football at her from space. If Alden get Divine Skill before Dragon Tree. Alden finally got his revenge, bro, and it was sweet. Actually did it with the finishing blow. With Alden himself on the Vanguard Vortex, and he damage checks Vortex for anime finish. Picture perfect finish. Truly. All I remember is just arcs that rear guards don't play at all. Heh. Alright, and that's my hand. As you can see, it's pretty substantiated. I'm not gonna lie, with this hand, I may have actually survived the OT turn if he did throw it at me. With this and 3 damage, yeah. Now that would have been the destined one, bro. Yugioh versus Yaiba? I don't know their names. Oh, you're talking about Rika, I think. I could not guard from that. Yeah, not at all, bro. That was GG for sure. Still, it was fun. Funny enough, you both used Keter and Alden one this time. Yeah, we really reenacted the anime, but with the Shugo no Shikimesha this time, and it makes one hell of a difference. Oh boy, howdy. Whew. All right, well, that was the final match of the night, fellas. Again, another small stream, but a good one nonetheless. I'm happy to everyone who came in today. Really appreciate all the support all around. Super appreciated for Pokemon's bit of money there. That's I appreciate it there. But even if you didn't play, even if you didn't pay to play, lol. Sorry, I just want to make that joke. No one does that. Just being here makes more than enough of a difference. So thank you all that came up. And if you guys want to know, I actually am probably going to do another stream this week as well. So more than just the usual too, because I got a little extra time on my hands before I get a new job. So look forward to an announcement for that one potentially. With that aside, do look out for the Impaldio deck update that I'm going to be uploading pretty soon. That's going to be pretty pog. And I'll also see you guys Friday for the freaking season 2 finale of the Destined Showdown, Divine Season 2. Hell yeah. How could you sign up to participate in the Destined Showdown? Gonna call it then. Night. Yep, have a good night, Ant-Man. And Luke, if you want, can you play Levy-Dress? Yeah, play Levy-Dress, bro. I'll put you up if you want to play Levy-Dress. Yeah, see ya on Friday, my guys. That'll be good. And with that said, take care. God bless. Have a good night. Check you later.